All right, everybody. How's everybody doing out there today on Wednesday, hump day? Hump, 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 hump. Are you getting your hump on out there? Let's fucking go. I still got the American flag up. We're still got the July 4th. We're still partying over here. Still maybe a little bit hungover. What the fuck is going on? How's everybody doing out there? James, South London, James. How you doing over there in England, James? Is it still hot over there? Is it cold? Is it wintertime yet? What's going on?
It's hot as hell. That's why I'm wearing my red trackie. And I just want to salute Donald Trump for his corrupt actions with Gianni Infantino and FIFA and riling up the Belgians so that you would lose badly 4-1. I don't know why he was getting so excited over Flo Balogun, because if you come from this country, you know Flo Balogun wasn't a particularly good player. He couldn't make it at Arsenal, and he's over at Monaco and he scores like 1 in 4 games. So I can't understand. Your best player is Christian Pulisic, but he didn't really do much this tournament. And then you come up against Belgium a lot. I'm sad because it's always bad for a tournament when the host nation go out, because like the American audience now have just like
we don't
switched
give a
off.
fuck. Yeah.
They don't care now. They didn't really care about football, period.
Yeah.
But now they really don't care.
Yeah.
So the audience is just going to take a fucking nosedive.
Well,
so
especially when our goalkeeper runs out to the midfield to try to get the ball, and then they just kick it right past him. It's probably the worst play I've ever seen in soccer. And I tell you, I've seen not very much, but that's the worst play. James, is that the worst play you've ever seen in soccer? A goalkeeper to run out to midfield? Like, what the fuck is he thinking?
Do you know what they used to call that? When you're kids and you play football in the, you're at primary school and you play with a tennis ball and you're like learning, you know what I mean? They used to call it rush goalie. So you would like rush out. And in England, you grow out of that because you end up going to academies. Like my little cousin, is a really good footballer. Yeah. He's probably going to end up in the Rushden and Diamonds Academy. I mean, this kid, he's one of the top talents for his age group. If he continues on this trajectory, he's going to end up playing Premier League football if my cousin's family allow it, because they're very much academia first.
Well, I don't know. He might convert to Islam.
Yeah, maybe, you don't know. But he would grow out of that. Even he knows at his young age, like 6, 7. Yeah. Even he knows that you can't do that. Yeah. He's got discipline and structure. Yeah. I just think like the bright lights were too much for some of these American players. I think they don't. Some of them don't.
They wilted under the pressure, didn't they, James? They fucking.
It was Trump's fault, though. Sorry to anyone who's still a Trump fan, if there's any of you out there. He did do the Trump curse.
He did.
He interfered. You know, he got involved with Gianni Infantino, the mafia boss of FIFA. Yeah. Somehow Flo Balogun was allowed to play. And now everyone's saying next season in the Premier League, they're going to challenge every single yellow card. They're going to challenge every single red card. So thanks to Donald Trump, I think he's ruined English football for the duration.
Bro, I think football's fixed. But James, who do you got winning the whole World Cup? Who do you think's going to win?
England.
Okay, and you're not. Why are you saying? Are you just biased against England, or are they actually going to win?
No, because I've got experience. I've been alive. I've been on this planet for 45 years, and England have broken my heart for 45 years. There's songs about it. Yeah. We haven't won a major trophy since 1966, and the only person that's still alive from that 1966 team is Sir Geoff Hurst. Yeah. We haven't won a World Cup, obviously, since 1966. But I think the fact that it's on American soil, and it's England, and we've got a clear path to victory now. We're going to beat Norway, You know, we're going to handle Erling Braut Haaland, because you have to understand that Mark Gay used to be at Crystal Palace, my team, but he now plays at Manchester City, Haaland's team. He's going to have him in his back pocket. We've got Dan Burn, who's had Haaland.
We don't need the whole roster.
Pocket.
I get it. I think they have a good chance, bro. But they're gonna do it. They're gonna have to beat Norway with Haaland coming up. We're gonna talk about him in a minute. Look who we got in the audience. I mean, in the stream today as well. We got the Miami John. John, how you doing over there? Are you sweating balls where you're at too, John? Or are you nice and cool in the AC? Miami John, are you speaking right now? Because I can't hear you.
He's never sounded better.
I can't. I'm gonna get D-Wag to come over there and try to fix all your audio, bro. What the hell's going on with you? Still can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. Got no audio there, so you're not popping up on the screen. People behind the scenes, I tell you, he's here. We got Miami John here, but I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump down in the chat, say, hey, what's up to everybody? Then we'll come back to Miami John as soon as he gets his audio. Sort it out over there, bro. Must be that Miami heat, or maybe he's with the stripper. He swore he's going to stop smoking, but I don't know if that's going to happen either.
He's with Oh So Miami.
Yeah, he's with she's helping him move. He's helping her move. We got Embed in the chat. Shout out to Embed, bro. All the way from England.
Am I here now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Let me go through the chat real quick, then I'll come back to you, John. We got Embed in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. He's a legend over there in England. He's one of your compatriots, James. He's sees eye to eye with James. We got Mr. Jeeky in the chat. He says, Can the Bruvs spare 5 minutes to talk about Vita Wars 5? Yes, we can. That's on the docket. We're going to be talking about that in a minute. He was on Katie Diz channel last night, from what I saw. And Riley declared Vita Wars 5 is a go. So we'll talk about that briefly. We got Seashell SoCal. We got Pat in there. Shout out to Pat. Always great to see you. Thanks for the support. Love seeing you around. Who else we got out there? We got Professor Grass. Big 07 to Grass. Love to see Grass. Hillbilly Harry as well. Shout out to Harry and Jared. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Hope you guys, we got CK out there. He says, 07 friends. 07 to you, CK. Love to see you, bro. Hope you're crushing it. We got P-Sizzle out there. She says, yeah, Miami John. Shout out to you, bro. So everybody's excited to see Miami John. Miami John, how you feeling, bro? You got your audio sorted out. I can hear you now.
Yes.
You look like you're in some
sorted.
futuristic city, some dystopian or fantasy world. What's going on? How you doing, bro?
I went a retro future with a psychedelic dolly feel.
Yeah, are you tripping balls right now, or is that just me?
That's the intent, to make everyone else feel like they're tripping balls. It's a psyop.
Yes. All right, John, who do you got for the World Cup? America's out. Are you paying attention to this? Are you going Norway? Are you going England or somebody else?
There's two obvious calls, right? There's Norway with the
Viking,
beast of a Viking, right?
Right.
The what's a Dragon Ball Z character come to life?
Yeah, we got a couple of funny memes of him. We might as well just talk about that briefly. Let me see if I can't.
And then there's Argentina, who apparently is BB's favorite.
Oh, is that? Yeah, of course, because they're all BB's all pro-Jewish and all that kind of stuff. So of course Argentina is going to be the favorite.
Yeah, there's a conspiracy going around about that BB's calling in all his favorites.
Not a conspiracy, surely not.
Yeah, we got.
Hey, if Argentina wins, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we got.
If Argentina wins, it's because of Lionel Messi's carried that team on his back in his last hurrah. You know what I mean? Cristiano Ronaldo couldn't do it because he's broken, but Messi's still a genius, and he's going to drag that team kicking and screaming. But he's going to come up. He's going to come up against England in the semi-final, and that's where Lionel Messi's career ends.
Yeah,
everyone is going to fall at the feet of two people, Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham, and they're going to fall at the feet of England. It's our destiny to win this World Cup on American soil. I believe it.
Is Messi still in it? Is Messi still in?
Yeah, he's Argentina.
All right, Argentina's still
He's going to have to go through England, and he ain't going to be able to do it.
Well, everybody right now is in love with the Viking, bro. They're in love with Haaland, bro. Everybody all over my timeline, I have all these memes of Haaland. I heard he's got this huge Nike deal now. They're getting ready to roll out the huge commercial. They're putting him around everywhere, bro. They're putting him everywhere. He
kind of looks like he could be Brock Lesnar's son.
He totally does, doesn't he? I think that the funny part is that everybody's jumping on the bandwagon of doing all of these memes, and it's making me think that, is this social engineering? What are your thoughts, John? What's going on with all this?
I don't know if it's, some things
are people just having
conspiracies. Yeah, I think people are just having fun. I mean, look at the guy. He looks like a fucking Viking.
He does look
Um,
like a Viking, bro.
Dragon Ball Z character, you know? He legit looks like that what is his name? Boo, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know. I was
he
never into
totally
Dragon Ball
You
does.
Z
know what
stuff,
that
but
character's name is. You're a
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z fan,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
I know.
We got Hillbilly Harry in the chat. He says he's rooting for whoever wins Norway England. Yeah, that's gonna be a good match right there. And James is saying it's gonna be England all the way, not just because he's biased, but because they're the better team. So that's gonna be interesting to watch. We're gonna see that.
Better coach, better team.
Yeah.
You know, physically, we're better. We play in the best league. We've got the best players technically and tactically.
Yeah.
We've got the best striker in Harry
Yeah,
Kane. We've got
yeah.
the best player in Jude Bellingham. It's just, you know, sometimes things fall into place. And I think the reason that America have embraced Haaland, because he's embraced your culture.
Yeah, and plus
He went
he's white.
around and dressed. He went, yeah, he went
Plus he's
around and he
white,
dressed
bro.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went round and he dressed like a cowboy and he says, I love it in America. I love
Yeah.
the people.
Yeah.
I love the culture. The food's terrible, he said.
Yeah.
You know, the food's better in England.
Yeah.
But he was like,
That's
yeah.
such
He
a
said-
horrible take.
Yeah, yeah.
he said, you know, he said, yeah, he can't stand Mexican food. He says, when you go to Miami, it's all like dirty burritos
Well,
and
he's
stuff. He said it was
primarily
disgusting.
protein, so I can understand that. We got CK in the chat. He says, is soccer the game with the puck? Ooh, good one. We got Hillbilly Harry. He says he's rooting for a Norway-England winner. Noxie says, hey, Ray, shout out to you, Noxie. We got sunny days with a gray cloud. He says, let's fucking go, fellas. Yeah. Embed says, Fulcher United is the only good football team. Oh, you're going to get James all riled up with that one. He's a big Crystal Palace guy. What do you say to that, James?
Oh, what are you going to do, you know? It's like, I do love it, though. I love rivalries. You've got rivalries in your country. We've got rivalries in our country. And that's what's so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when I love jumping in the chat. Last night, right, I jumped into this chat because I was supporting FOMO.
Right.
Because FOMO's a big fan of me.
Yeah,
like,
shout
who
out to
isn't?
Forest Mommy. I saw her in the chat earlier, too.
And it's like, I'm going to support her. And the first thing I get is Brit bashing.
Yeah.
And it's Brit bashing on a program called Losercast.
Yeah.
And I'm going around looking at all these people and I'm like, loser, FOMO
What are you
solid,
talking about?
loser, all these losers I'm looking at. And I'm going, how can they bash the Brits when you've got a specimen like me who is English, you know, gracing the streaming world? And I'm like, it's like he's bashing. And the one guy, right, this is it, like Leighton. And I found out Leighton's 24 and he's hosting the stream, right? And I'm like, I'm 21 years older than you, right? And you look like my dad. And I was why is he like
Leighton,
very slow?
Who's Leighton?
Leighton, I think the guy, he was like the one who was doing Losercast. I don't know.
Oh,
his
no,
second
he's a good guy. I like that guy. He's all right.
You like Leighton?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Leighton's a good guy, right?
Yeah.
But he's like, right, I was going, he's talking a bit slow, isn't he? And it turns out he's had a stroke at 24. I'm like,
I mean,
John
what?
had a stroke. Why is it everyone around me keeps having strokes, right? So this geezer, right, who looks 104, has had a stroke at 24, right?
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, right, he goes, I want to come on Ray stream. And FOMO's, yeah, we'll get you on Love Boat.
Yeah,
And I'm
we'll
like,
get him on.
yeah, that's all well and good. That's all well and good, right? But he starts the sentence on Monday and he's barely finished it by Wednesday. It's going to be a fucking long stream, I tell you.
No, we'll just get it going earlier so that we can have him answer all the questions. There'll be no problem. You know what I'm saying?
Brit bashing, I tell you, it's terrible. Brit bashing. They're going on about teeth, and I'm like, look at the state of you compared to me, mate. I'm an Adonis. You're like some guy who's had a stroke at 24. What are you saying, bruv?
Well, you know, that's crazy, and I completely understand that. But, you know, John was talking about, you know, this latest thing. And, John, I wanted to show this to you because I know that this is a topic that you wanted to actually talk about. I don't know if you guys saw this, but here is the trial today with Charlie Kirk. You know, we got Erica Kirk arriving at the trial. I don't know if you guys saw that. She's all excited about it, ready for the trial of the century. Does anybody care anymore about the Charlie Kirk thing? Have we beat that shit to death, bro? John, what are your thoughts on that? Did Erica Kirk do it? Who was it? Was it Mossad? What do you think?
I think that's why they are, you know, I think that's why they're putting it out there so much. They're trying to make people tired of it. Because if people get tired of it, then they aren't going to keep asking the questions and like realize, hey, wait a minute, something fishy went on.
Bro,
here.
it's already fishy. They say they shot him with a 30-06, bro, and his spine of steel stopped the motherfucking bullet, dog. That did not happen.
No, that
people
definitely did not happen.
Yeah, people just don't want to look into it. Remember when that guy in Vegas, the Vegas shooter, climbed to the top of the whatever that hotel was and shot all the people at that Jason Aldean concert? And the next
Yeah,
day
with
they
one
said,
gun, like Rambo style.
yeah,
and-
they said don't pay any attention to that. We never figured out what the fuck that was all about, right? We're never gonna figure out what this
No.
Charlie Kirk thing's all about, bro. Then you know what that tells me? That tells me it was CIA, Mossad, some shit like that, bro. 100%.
Yeah, that's exactly my take. Is that it was a CIA Mossad job because that's what they do.
Yeah,
It was definitely that.
James, what are your
And,
thoughts? Was it CIA, Mossad? Are you going along with the bandwagon? Was it, or was it somebody more nefarious who shot Charlie Kirk?
Well, before we started this stream, like John, who's a conspiracy theorist, I'm not a conspiracy theorist,
Right.
told me it was Candace Owens.
It was Candace Owens. Yeah.
That's what he told me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he said. And I was like, John, I believe you, man. I'm not really interested. I know I should be, right?
Right.
Because he's left behind a grieving widow, and Erica
Bro,
Kirk is a grieving widow.
Bro, she
does not. I mean, she's always dressed in black.
Yeah.
She never goes out. She stays in her home.
yeah.
She's been she hasn't been like very overt about Charlie's death. You know, she's very much stayed in the shadows. She hasn't tried to come out and carve out her own career.
Bro,
she's been behaving how a woman should behave, a grieving wife and a grieving mother.
She's trying to drop an album with Nicki Minaj right now. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think this is all lies and fabrication. You know, I've got nothing but respect. You know, I support Erica Kirk in all her future endeavors of marrying a well-hung black man and raising Charlie's kids. So, yeah.
We got Hippo Harry in
thank
the
you.
chat. He says, ask all the questions you want. You'll never get any answers. I think that's what's going to happen here. But, you know, there is something that if you do, you know, I don't know if you guys have gotten very many massages. You know, sometimes I like to get a massage, you know, when I'm high stress, when I'm worried about things. And when I get a massage, I usually end up at this place. There's a major sting operation in Florida. 12 Chinese nationals were arrested by Miami-Dade police after they were allegedly caught performing sexual acts for additional payments at massage
What was this
parlors.
place called? Me So Ugly?
Yeah. Well, look at these bruisers, bro. Look at those. Look at that lineup of women, bro. Are you going to be excited about getting any kind of sexual act from any of those women, bro? James, what
Who
are
would you
your
put
thoughts?
at the top, though? I suppose she'd be numero uno. What's up with Pigface up there? I mean, what is up with her nose?
Which pig face, James? Which one?
She's the third one along at the top. What's
Yeah.
up with her nose?
Both of those right there at the top have the big nose.
She looks like a burn victim, doesn't she? The one who's third along. She looks.
Bro, they all look beautiful and adorable. I'm not bullying any of these lovely ladies. John, what is your take about this? Are you looking for this massage parlor right now as we talk? Because you're in Miami-Dade County, aren't you, John?
Yes, I am, but I'm not going there. I'll tell you that.
Of course
I mean,
not.
that one on
because-
the middle right is a real looker.
Yeah, the one in the middle right, she's fantastic. We all know that you have, you're a regular over there. You've got one of those punch cards. You buy 10, you get one, your foot long free or whatever. We know that's what's going on. A CK says maybe second to lower left. Second to lower left right here. Why do they? None of them look happy.
I'm thinking the one above is the only one. If you turn the lights out,
This one,
maybe
yeah.
that you could get away with it.
Yeah. Are they all upset because they see a micro penis, or are they upset because they see a huge dick? Which one would they be more mad about, right? I think if they're going to give a happy ending, they want a small penis. So, James, what are your thoughts?
I don't know. I'll have to ask Robert Kraft and see what he thinks, because Robert Kraft's got experience. You remember that where he went to the massage parlor?
Oh yeah.
After his wife died, he suddenly started going to all the massage parlors, didn't he? And then he married some doctor who was in her like 20s or 30s, didn't he? So it's funny thing, isn't it, when like your partner dies, it always seems to go better for the one who's left behind, doesn't it? They marry someone better looking, they marry
especially
someone
when
younger.
they're a billionaire, James. If they're a billionaire, it always goes better for you. We got
So you kind of wonder if they pushed the old girl off the cliff or something, you know what I mean?
They definitely did. They pushed the horse into the glue factory for sure. Sunny Day
Helped her on her way.
Yeah, Sunny Day with the gray cloud. He says, I went to a lot of massage parlors years ago. Well, bro, maybe start doing it again. Get that thing cracked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Clear out some of the cobwebs. Let's go. John, what are your thoughts?
That is just that's hard to look at.
Yeah, that's a row of killers
that's
there.
a lineup for sure.
Yeah, that's a lineup. That's when you got
kill, right?
And they're Chinese nationals. But the thing is that the whole dating scene is not very good anyway, John. Because you're out there right now. This is what dating apps be like right now, right? You're like find love, raise Jamal. What are your thoughts on single moms with would you date a single mom, John?
I mean, I'm at that age where it's kind of getting to be almost all that's out there, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, we all know
It's a
John's a
little
heartbreaker.
difficult.
You're out there breaking hearts left and right, leaving leaving single kids high and dry. What are your thoughts, James? Are you a single mom dater? Are you gonna swirl that swizzle stick in the coffee cup?
It's like, well, I only have to walk out the door, and I've got women falling over their
Of
feet. So
course,
I don't
of
know whether
course.
they're like, I don't know whether they're single mums or
I
not.
love it. The
I
ego
walk
never
around the
yields.
block.
I love it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know. Depends how good looking she is and how annoying the kid is.
Yeah.
I suppose, you know what I mean? Or like, I can't imagine raising a Jamal. To be fair,
Yeah. I mean, what if he's good at basketball though?
no.
huh?
What if he's good at basketball?
Oh, what? And I can take all his money and yeah, I'll be like, well done, Junior. I love you, Junior.
Well, that doesn't sound
You know,
too nice.
Keep me in my old age, Junior.
Take care of me, Jamal. That's
Will you
right.
take my name? I could just imagine it. Jamal Domenico Grabham, please.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
I mean,
let's
look
see-
at what happened with Colin Kaepernick. He
backstabbed
had adopted
that
parents,
family, didn't he?
And yeah, so I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not.
know.
I'm
How
not.
much
I'm
money
not
you gonna get
excited
out of
about
that?
that. Let me jump
No.
into one of these announcements. We only have one announcement, everybody. Can you guys believe it's already Bruvs 39? This is our 39th week doing Bruvs Unite. Next week is going to be Bruvs 40. It's going to be our midlife crisis episode. So we're going to have a little party. Everybody's going to have a midlife crisis. So next Wednesday, bring your booze, bring your 20-year-old stripper girlfriends, bring your Corvettes, Camaros, and your Hellcats, and we're going to have a midlife crisis episode. So let's fucking go. That'll be fire. That's the
Who do
only.
we think online is currently going through a midlife crisis? Because it ain't me.
Okay, well, let's go ahead. You segue perfectly into my next thing. I don't know if you guys saw this, but we got Sneeko. He was actually talking to Alex Jones today. I don't know if you guys saw this. This is pretty interesting. Alex Jones pretty much owns Sneeko. He said he started singing about a song about stabbing all the women and kids with knives. James,
Who did Alex or Sneeko?
Alex did. And Sneeko just said, "What are you talking about, Alex? You love me." Sneeko's basically, is he just clout chasing? Is he really about this Islam thing? I mean, he got on Alex Jones's show. What do you think, John?
He when he first came out, he just did like well edited.
Yeah, great videos. I know he did.
Videos.
He did fantastic cinematic videos. He did that 1 minute
And-
podcast. It was really good content.
He's a very mixed individual as far as like ethnically.
Yeah,
He's like part Haitian. I think he's part Filipino. I
yeah, he
think
got
he's
that
part,
Jewish gene in there too, for sure. Yeah,
He's some of his family apparently is Muslim. I don't think he did it after Andrew Tate flipped into being a Muslim, and he like idolized Andrew Tate at the time. He was like in his early to mid 20s.
Yeah.
So I think he kind of got swept into that psyop from Andrew Tate, and now he is just brain rotted by it. But I mean, he was always really good friends with Nick Fuentes, who's another psyop in my opinion.
Yeah.
But he has a lot of similar views to what we have, but the Islam thing has really
the Islam thing is
done a number
crazy.
on
He
him.
wants to
You don't
get,
have similar views to me.
yeah, he wants to get rid of dogs. He wants everybody. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. We got CK in the chat. He says he thinks that he's checking his age. He can't keep up with all the influencers. Well, the reason why you got to keep up with the influencers a little bit is because they're programming the younger generation, bro. They're changing our societies, bro. This whole Islam thing is going nuts, and the fucking government's supporting it, bro. Get rid of our.
Yeah.
Sneeko wants to get rid of our dogs. James, are you gonna get rid of your dog? I know you probably don't have any ex-girlfriends that you could term as a dog. What do you
Some of
think?
them were dogs, I tell you. Some of them looked rough as fuck, but like, no, I'm like, I can't abide Sneeko. He's everything to everyone, and currently he's LARPing as a Muslim, and he's doing it because, like John said, Andrew Tate rejected him.
Yeah.
You know, Andrew Tate would embrace an alpha male like me. He would embrace me, and I would be in the club with Andrew and Tristan, and we'd be boys
kidding me?
running around Romania, causing all kinds of shenanigans. But he Sneeko, right, went to Andrew Tate's manor, and you know what he did? He tried it on with Andrew Tate. He come on to him. He's gay.
No,
He's
he
a
didn't
batty
do
boy.
that. Andrew Tate said he did it. Bro, Andrew Tate's a liar, bro. What are you talking about? I don't
Andrew
buy any
Tate's
of
never
that.
lied. He's a bruv, man. He was going to do
No.
bruv club. He was going to
No.
do. He was going to come over here. He was going to take over the government.
No.
He was going to do team bruv.
Bro, he's
one of us. He's a bruv guy.
No, he's not. He's a straight hustler, bro. And he's like, all of his people are Israeli Mossad agents, bro. He says he's got all kinds of businesses in Israel and shit like that. He ain't no bruv. He's crazy. He's like, bro, no, you can't love Andrew Tate, bro. We're gonna have to.
Well, James always says he doesn't have any issues with the Israelis, so maybe that's a bruv thing.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it is. Yeah, James, I don't know. We'll chat about that. We'll see. What does the chat say about that? Is Andrew Tate a bruv?
With Israel. I said Muslims are my thing.
Yeah.
I said I hate Muslims, and like that's just it, man. That's where I'm at. You know, everything else is like secondary to me because this country, you know, is being taken over by Muslims.
Yeah.
It's being taken over by Islamic culture. That's where it is. The Andrew Tate, I don't like Andrew Tate. It's a gag. But I'm saying, look.
I know, bro. I know. We were all gagging. You're supposed to keep
gagging, man. It's like it's a gag, isn't it? I'm just playing. I don't like Andrew Tate. I love Andrew Tate.
Of course you do. Yeah.
I love Andrew.
Yeah.
I love Tristan, and I want them to accept me into the fold. Why do you think I'm doing this? I'm hoping I get noticed by the higher ups, and then I can move up the ladder and leave you guys behind. You know what I'm saying?
100%. He is 100%.
That's what I want, man.
And
I don't care. You know, I don't care if I show Speed doesn't like dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, if I show Speed doesn't like dogs, who am I to?
Anybody who doesn't like dogs, I don't trust them. 100%, bro. If you don't like dogs, there's something about you that you must be a lizard person or something. I don't trust you. We got Kelly Cat in the chat. She says, "Hi y'all, hi y'all." CISO SoCal says he's a con and a spy. Completely agree with that. Speaking of cons and spies, bro, did you guys see this one? This is crazy. So this guy, this chick right here, got with an immigrant. They basically formed a little love bomb. They got all cozy and all that kind of stuff. And then fast forward, right? They all lovey-dovey. He's so happy that he found her. All this kind of stuff. Then you fast forward and. He ends up beating her to death, bro. He beats her to death, and it's unbelievable. And so that's wild, bro.
She was American, wasn't she?
Yeah, and they've been paying for him to be in the country for 2 years. So that's not good, bro. That's these other cultures. People don't understand, and I think a lot of younger people don't understand that these other cultures are nothing to fuck around with, bro. They don't follow the same things that we follow. They don't believe the same things that we believe. And James, here's something a little bit more in your neck of the woods. We got immigrants out shopping for their groceries. What's your take on this, bro?
Is that a walking telephone? Is that a walking like a post box or something?
Yeah, it's a walking post box that just caught a seagull. She's getting ready to take that seagull home to put in a pot and cook for supper. What are your thoughts on that? Is that the new way to hunt in the urban environment?
Jesus, look, there's this mate. Can't believe it.
That's right. That's right.
That is mad, because like I live in like Sussex, right? So we get like I'm close to Eastbourne, I'm close to Brighton, I'm close to Hastings, I'm close to the coast. So we get seagulls every day. So to see like walking post boxes just come along and neck seagulls.
That's what they're doing.
You know what they also do?
Yeah.
Right, swans are protected in this country. They're protected under the crown, but you get all these immigrants going around necking and killing swans as well, and that's fucking illegal. I mean, Jesus Christ!
Not if you're
I would have punched her in the face. I would have, if I'd have been there, I'd have just gone along and punched her in the face.
Well, I don't know. She's pretty good at catching birds, James. Almost as good as you, bro.
Nah. She might be bad. Did you see it? It's like, I'm surprised she doesn't like. I'm surprised she doesn't pull her like skirt up and get a pot out and start doing it on the curb or something.
Well, it's funny because how she looked up at the other bird.
James could have pulled that bird.
Yeah, James could have pulled that bird. She looked like she wanted to get the other one too, which I thought was pretty fucking funny, bro.
Do you think that's a fella? Do you think that's a fella and not a woman?
No, I think it's a woman.
No.
I think it's a woman. She's out doing the womanly duties, bro. Shout out to Zayd in the chat. He says, Bruvs soup. Let's fucking go, Zayd. I hope you're having a good one out there, buddy. Hope you're kicking some ass, having a good Wednesday, all that good stuff. I don't know if you guys, we'll talk about this briefly before. These are all just the fun stories that we're going to talk about to get into everything, bro. Did you guys? Doesn't that look fantastic? That big manly man in the middle. And all the fucking.
So you're gonna tell me that Achilles is gonna be shorter than all the bitches in this movie?
Yeah, apparently he doesn't play Achilles. She doesn't play Achilles. She plays like a Clistakes or some shit like that. But yeah, not good at all. Future Dead Guy, shout out to you, Future Dead Guy. Good to see you in the chat. He says, "Eat all those damn seagulls. Fuck them. Fuck them." What do you think, James? Are you going to go see this Odyssey? Does it look exciting? Or is going to be a masculine, success? We'll probably talk about it on lunch table. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, rumor has it, right? And there's a lot of rumors floating around at the moment, but rumor has it that it might actually be a fairly good movie. If you take out the ridiculous casting, so put the casting to one side, which I'm going to do. I'm going to park the casting because the casting is abysmal.
Yeah.
We all agree on that.
Yeah.
But rumor has it from people that I know and I like
Yeah.
that have actually said, hang about, this might actually be a half decent movie. And the way Nolan's talking about it, he's done it like old school. He says, I've made this, so it's going to be like an old school popcorn, summer movie.
Well, we'll
he
see.
said, and like the proof of the pudding's in the eating. I'll watch it when it comes onto streaming.
Yeah.
I'll give it a look. I'm not desperate to go to the cinema because I don't go to the cinema anymore. It's a
100%.
waste of time.
Waste
of time, costs too much money. But I'm open-minded.
Yeah.
I think the casting's terrible.
It looks like
all those
shit, bro.
women
Looks
and
like
that
shit.
fella, ugly.
We got hillbilly in the a CK in the chat says it looks like he might be actually taller than Virgie. Yeah, Virgie is a little bit short. Shout out to Mersh in the chat. He says, "Sup, boys? What's going on, Mersh? Hope you're having a good one today. Hope you're having
Isn't
a
it
good
crazy,
birthday."
though? That's Anne Hathaway, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that the cast is so bad that Anne Hathaway's the best looker in the bunch?
Yeah, facts, bro. Yeah, that Anne Hathaway.
Can you imagine it? There's no way that Anne Hathaway should ever be the best looking woman in the room.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
She's always trying to make herself look like the fucking best looker in the room.
Like with The Devil Wears Prada, like we were discussing it on Saturday, weren't we?
Yeah.
Where FOMO was like, and you were like, yeah, she got rid of all the glamorous models.
Yeah.
And put all the ugly pigs in to make herself look better.
Yeah, she's a piece of shit, man. But she's kind of hot. She used to be kind of hot, though. Her boo, she had nice tits, bro. Not gonna lie. All right.
Yeah, she got a lot leaked, didn't she?
Yeah.
Remember the fappening? Do you remember that? What was it, the fappening?
Oh, yeah.
She's got a nice juicy pair of tits. You can't deny, man.
Bro, they leak that shit on purpose, bro. They want everybody to go see their fucking movies and all that shit. Like, who watched Devil Wears Prada 2, bro? I didn't. I don't want to see no saggy tits, bro, and fat models.
I can't wait till they leak my shit, mate. My socials are gonna go through the roof.
Yeah,
I tell you.
bro.
Once one of these women pulled a trigger on my junk, I tell you, it's like,
your
dude.
stock's gonna go through the roof. Yeah.
Like with you and Ethan Ralph, when Ethan Ralph pulled your model photos. What a dumb move
fucking
that was.
Ralph is such an idiot, bro. I saw that he went to the doctor, and I saw today he's got like some nodules on his fucking lungs, and he's got to quit smoking or something. I bet that's not gonna happen.
Who, Ralph?
Yeah. It's like he posted it like earlier or something. I saw he had like some masses in his lungs, bro. Which, I mean, you can't...
What's going on in the world of Ralph and Scarlett? Does anyone know? Has there been any developments?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't really keep up. I keep up.
I'm not been following it
as much as Merch does. I watch Nightwave, and everybody, if you're gonna watch Nightwave, go watch Nightwave. Make sure you use supertube.gg/merch and use the South London, James. We love that.
I think I've died over there. I think I'm
London
just
James.
like. I think I've slowly died.
Yeah.
I don't think I exist anymore. I think it's slowly gone off.
Well,
into
you got to
the
get
ether.
Miami John to teach you how to come back from the dead, bro. How to resurrect.
Yeah, like Lazarus. You know
like
what I'm
Lazarus,
saying?
yeah,
But
100%.
did you see what Mersh was doing the other day, though?
Yeah.
That was the last time I tuned in when he was like, there was some geezer on there, right? And he wasn't a geezer. He was a complete. He sounded like Daffy Duck. He had this lisp. Like Daffy Duck, and he was going on about the trannies over there, like the Transverse Network, the Latonia, and I can't remember what the other one, right? And he was going, one of them was really good. He was going like this. He goes, I was only talking to the one that's good looking. I'm like, mate, are you fucking Stevie Wonder? None of them are good looking, dickhead. And he goes, I thought it was a woman. What made you think it was a woman exactly, mate? Can you tell me what about Latonia and the other fella made you think it was a woman? And he's like, I'm on OnlyFans all the time, sending them pictures of my penis for future blackmail, and it's like, fuck.
we got Nacho in the chat. He says Scarlett is going out to bars and showing off. Yeah, she was. I saw on Ministry of the Dude, she was shooting a blow dart gun or something. Merch goes, isn't Ralph in the middle of a vacation? That's right. He's in Puerto Escondido, which I'm really jealous because Puerto Escondido has like some of the best waves in Mexico. He said, Merch said, what else he said is going on? He said, when he stopped to go to a doctor. Yeah, apparently he went to a doctor, bro. I couldn't believe that. I don't know why he went to a doctor. But he did. He went to a doctor. James, he also says, nah, James, you didn't die. Nightwave died. My brand is in the toilet now. Nah, bro, Merch, come on, bro. You gotta have a little bump.
It's coming back, man.
Bro, you're too good
It's
to
the
keep
slow
down.
season, isn't it?
Too talented. You're too talented to die, man. You know what you should do,
We're not
right? If you
Glazers
wanna
either, Merch. Come on, bro. We're not Glazers.
We should
We're
all come
telling you the
together,
fucking
right?
truth. Yeah.
You know what we should all do? We should all come together, all of us, right?
Yeah.
And
Sounds
take
kinda
over the
gay,
biggest.
James.
Yeah.
Yeah, come together. You know, we'll get a dicks out and come together. But we should all get a dicks out and come together, right?
Yeah.
Right, cross swords, right? Do all the Ricada shit. But
No.
we should come together, right? And we should take over the biggest problem in the universe, all of us.
Well, I mean, I think that that's not a bad idea.
Stop Vito from getting it. We must stop Vito at all costs.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, Vito, he got a chance to.
And we can do alternate weeks. We can do a week. Mersh can do a week. Riley can do a week. We just start fucking around with it.
No. Mersh is gonna bounce back. He's gonna figure out what to do. He's got it. We got a fucking new Ko-Fi from Future Dead Guy. Shout out to you, Future Dead Guy. Let's go. He says 07. 07. I know that you're gonna die in the future, but I hope you hang around for a little bit longer. Let's fucking go. 100%. And then 100%, bro. I think we might have gotten another one. Yeah, let me check this real quick.
Was it Embed? I think Embed sent one, didn't he?
Embed, bro. Shout out to Embed. I got to drop that thing in the mail to you. He says, drinky. If you love what we got going on here, support us. Buy us all a tequila. You know, we love that kind of stuff. Let's fucking go. We've got.
I'm drinking a Wimbledon Stella. And you know what happened today?
What?
Arthur Ferry of England is in the semi-finals. Now, he's not English.
Yeah.
He's French, but we've adopted him. So he counts as English in this day and age.
Future Dead Guy said,
I just noticed your beer matches your shades.
Yeah, that's pretty good, James.
I know. It's like I plan these things. It's like I am a fashionista.
Yeah.
It's like I am at the top of my game. It's like I am an apex individual.
100%.
Totally different to Leighton, who I was watching last night on Losercast, who had a stroke at 24.
Yeah.
He had a stroke at 24.
Nobody knows who Leighton is.
Apparently he's an expert in Brit bashing.
That's okay, James.
He started this. He's still talking now.
Yeah.
You know, he might finish the stream by Thursday. You know, because he's a bit slow at the moment.
Yeah. 100%. Hillbilly Harry says, "Fuck that. Nightwave rules. Judas goats never die. We're fucked up Goonies." Yeah. The thing is we'll hit a couple.
Say loyal support. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch more support in the chat. I'm not going to read it all because Mersh, if he wants to read, he can read it. I know he doesn't like everybody glazing him all the time, but it's the truth, Mersh. We're just giving you honest, feedback. And if you wanted any other kind of honest feedback, we'd give it to you too, bro. What's not our business is not our business. But we support Mersh. We support Nightwave Radio. We support ROTC. We're Judas Goats. It's a pirate ship. People come and go, like you said. Thank God Aaron Imholt coined that phrase, which you obviously stole, along with Irrational Times' money plane. So let's fucking
apparently Aaron likes glazing men.
Yeah, and sucking them off. Apparently, yeah. We got Nacho the Great. He says James looking like a Russian mafia goon. Yeah, James is gonna put it down for sure. Check this video, guys. I wanted to show you guys this. This is some guy doing a prank. What do you guys think about this? So he walks up behind this guy that's just scrolling his phone with an air horn. He plays the air horn, and fun ensues. The guy gets knocked the fuck out. Okay? I think we need to do this more, right? We need to stop this. Apparently, the guy took him to court over the assault. And the judge ruled not guilty. That the prank and the influencer started the confrontation. So I say, fuck this guy. Everybody who does this shit needs to be slapped, punched, kicked, knocked on the ground. Get rid of that motherfucker. So, and that's a good elbow too, bro. Is that guy Russian, James? Is that guy fucking Russian? That elbow was fucking fire. Watch that.
I
shit.
don't know. I love watching
I
that.
can't see it.
Fuck! Yeah, I got it. Sorry, guys. Let me. I got to turn it on for you guys. My bad. What? Start. There we go.
Uh-oh.
There we go. All right. Can you guys?
There was.
All right. Now let me rewind it so these guys can see it.
What, did he knock her out?
No, boom, knocked that motherfucker.
Oh,
out.
spinning back fist.
No, it was an elbow. I think it was.
Oh, he elbowed him.
He elbowed him. He knocked him the fuck out, bro. Look, watch that. Boom. That guy's thick too, bro. Boom.
That's what Conor McGregor's going to do to Max Holloway at the weekend.
Yeah, he said, "Good night, motherfucker. Good night." So I thought.
Are we Team McGregor or we Team Holloway? I don't know, man.
I don't know. Chat, who
was
you guys
that here
going
in
for?
the US or was that in England?
Yeah, I think it is this weekend. Mercer's probably going to cover it. He does
the
the UFC, doesn't he? And that Gravy guy, he does Gravy Show, doesn't he?
Yeah.
They do the UFC.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Connor's back, isn't he?
Yeah, Conor McGregor is back.
Ireland hate him. They went around Ireland. I was watching it on like Instagram and TikTok, and they hate him now. They think he's a rapist. They hate him. They hate how he's like become a brand. They don't. They say, it's like, get out of my country. We don't want you here no more. All that kind of stuff. And I'm like, fucking. They don't like him because he's always associating with Trump and stuff like that. And shit. So it's like, I don't know. Conor doesn't seem to have a lot of support no more. But I'm interested to see, can someone who's had that long a layoff come back and pick up where he left off? Personally, I don't think you can. When you're that out of the game, I think he's going to get pieced up by Max Holloway. To be fair,
yeah, maybe we'll have to stream that. Maybe we'll have to do something like that.
Yeah,
we're talking about
how much did he make on that fight with the boxer?
Mayweather.
Mayweather. Yeah, he made like 200 million.
Yeah, like 200 million, bro. It's all funny money.
What does he have to fight for now?
No, it's all funny money.
Point.
Do you know Mayweather's bankrupt now? He's bankrupt.
That's what I was gonna say. Hold on, real quick.
It's hard to believe that. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, we got a Ko-Fi from Anonymous. Shout out to you, Anonymous, whoever you are out there. $5. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. No, it's all funny money. They don't. They're all going broke, bro. How can you like run out of $200 million, man? It's all lies to make us think that they're fucking
That's what I'm
super
saying.
rich.
He's not hungry anymore. Like, what's he gonna go in there and fight for?
Yeah, no, it's over with. It's over with.
No, but he has to. He has to fight for money now. It's like, it doesn't matter about his professional record or exhibitions. He's got. You know, they're not. I thought you were talking about Floyd.
No, he'll go in and still do the same thing he always does, which is dodge everything and maybe get one or two little hits and then win the fight just because of the decision.
I think
Connor's a fighter at heart, though, and he's always been a fighter. I know he got lost in the weeds.
Is he off the cocaine?
He's still an Irishman.
Is he off the cocaine?
He's still a raconteur. He's still a fighter. You know,
he was on.
He wants to get in there and get amongst it because that's the juice, isn't it? If you're a fighter, right, retirement's the worst. Look what it's done to Adrian Broner. Look what retirement. He looks like he's 9 months pregnant now.
Looks horrible.
He's 9 months pregnant, right? He lost all his money, right? He's a millionaire again through Kick streaming. He's a millionaire again, and all he does now, right, is fucking buy jewelry.
Yeah,
he buys jewelry that he don't fucking. He's gonna be broke again, or he's giving money to all these bitches that he's fucking.
100%.
It's like, he's just dropping. It's like black people are so fucking stupid with money. I'm sorry if you're black, but they are so fucking dumb with money.
Athletes, yeah.
I think we only have one black person in our audience, and that's Brandon.
Brandon's
he's great. He's great,
and he's
Brandon's a fucking legend. I love Brandon.
No, but is he buying all this jewelry for the women, or he
wants to wear it himself, bro. He wears it himself.
Well, then that's
have you seen it?
It's all fake. You guys are falling for it. It's all fake. The jewelry thing's fake. You know, them saying it's like $100,000 medallion. It's all fake. They just put out the retail to make everybody think that they're wealthy. It's all fake. None of this is even real. And everybody bites on it and thinks, wow, he's wearing like a $3 million gold chain. No, he's not. It's all costume jewelry. In order to make you get more likes, more views, more clicks, it's all of that.
You're breaking my heart, Ray. Don't ruin my dream. This is my aspiration. You're ruining my dream, Ray. Why do you do this? It's like
I'm trying to tell you how the game works, so you can do it. You can do it too, bro.
Ray, are you telling me that black people aren't lack of impulse control with money spending? Because that would be really.
Well, I mean,
really disappointing.
There's a certain group of people that just like shiny things. That's how it works.
No.
Magpies.
We were talking about black people.
You're talking about magpies.
No, I'm just talking about people, bro. I'm talking about like those athletes, the people that are climbing out of the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? It's like it affects everybody. White people, black people.
That's my favorite thing, right, about the NBA draft or the NFL draft. Have you seen it when like they're dripping? They turn up dripping in ice, right?
Yeah.
And I love it when the dad's there, right?
Yeah.
And the dad's dripping in ice and the mum's dripping in ice.
Wait, hold on.
It's
the
like,
dad.
Yeah.
The dad?
That's a good one. I haven't seen. Are you sure?
Maybe with some of the Euro players now, but
yeah, the European players have dads. Do any of the American players have dads? Yeah, I don't know. He got you right.
Oh, the mum's like his boyfriend.
Yeah, he got you right there. 100%. CK says next Ray will be saying nukes are fake, bro. Nukes are fake, bro. You don't know that? Come on, CK, let's go.
You know that first nuke video, the test, that's fake as fuck.
Yeah, fake as fuck. We got another
moon landing was fake. That's what I think. It was Stanley Kubrick who did that.
Yeah, 100%. We got
100%.
We got Embed dropping another Ko-Fi on us. Shout out to Embed. He says just setting to good British dinner, seagull and chips with plenty of bread and butter. Gotcha, my son. God bless the Queen, Mom. Doing a little bit of that proper English, brother. Let's go. We got the proper English. Shout out to Embed. Embed's a fucking solid ass guy all the way over to England. We talk all the time about commiserating over what's going on in England. Bro, James, you guys are on the same page 100%. You guys are 100% country.
Where is he? Is he up north or is he down south? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I know where he lives. I'll tell you the region later.
Yeah, don't dox him. Tell me later or something.
Yeah, in bed. Let us know if you're up north or down south.
Up north or down south.
So you got a fellow English compatriot asking about that kind of stuff, bro. Bro, 100%. So yeah, we'll stream that Conor McGregor fight or whatever. We'll do it like how we did the last fight, the Gina Carano Ronda Rousey fight. That lasted 90 fucking seconds, bro. That didn't even fucking last at all. Inbed says he's in Southbridge, so I'm not sure what that is. Or Stourbridge. Stallbridge. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Stallbridge. Do you know where that is, James? Is that...
yeah, that's fine.
It's in the Midlands.
I'll talk to that Embed. I'll hit him up and I'll DM him or something.
No, he's a great guy.
Maybe we can go for a pint. Maybe we can go for a pint sometime or something.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Embed's a great guy.
Go for a pint.
So I think you guys, he's one of the people that in England that I would hit up for a pint, a couple of fish and chips, and get a little butter.
Yeah, it was lucky I didn't do one night. One guy was a bit. I told you, I'm smart. I tell you, I'm fucking. I tell you, if I smell a whiff of something on you that I think's wronging, I'm out of there, mate.
Yeah. Bro, I love that term "wrongin." No, I'm gonna adopt that. Yeah, I like that.
I got a question, James.
All right, what you got?
You guys all over the world get on us about using the English system instead of the metric system,
right?
And here you are, always saying, "I'm gonna go get a pint."
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be like a deciliter or something?
Yeah.
I don't care. Look. When I wake up in the morning, right, I just go with the flow and just try to be me and have a laugh, right? People, you know what the problem is with a lot of people in our country? They just start overthinking things, right? Life is actually quite easy if you don't fucking trip over yourself.
Yeah.
You know, fucking people are tripping out about a load of bullshit. Who cares, mate? I'll get a pint.
Yeah.
I love getting a pint. I love getting some fish. I love going down the market.
Chips,
I love being around the peeps, man. Yeah, everyone's using my phrases now. I love it. D-Wag's stealing all my stuff, right? What was it the other day he stole off me? I said, I'm a vegetarian, right? I'm a vegetarian. Yeah. He goes, I'm stealing that. I'm like, fucking.
We got D-Wag in the chat right now, bro. He's gonna give you some trouble. He says in bed is better than a bunch of kilometers, bit better than a cat turd, which is better than James. James, don't let him get away with that shit, bro. D-Wag's
I can't kick a man when he's down. I saw a picture of him today and he looked extremely bloated. The only person that looks worse than him is Leighton.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, Leighton's just had a stroke and it takes him an entire week, right? It takes him an entire week to finish one sentence. Yet apparently this is a guy who's a streamer.
Yeah.
And yet he can barely string two words together. It's like
what do you got it out for Leighton for? He's like a fantastic guy to me.
The only person that I've got out more is what's his name? Who's the French guy that was on stream the other day? What was his name?
A French guy? Which French guy?
We streamed with him. What was it on Friday?
Frederick. Frederick.
Frederick. Now let me start about Frederick, right? So after we finished the stream, being a good guy and a bruv like I am, solid guy, straight up dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna follow Frederick. Right. And on X and on YouTube, even though I could give two shits and a fuck about a lot of the stuff that he posts, because it's very much comic book related.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm going to follow him.
Yeah.
And the days have gone by.
He didn't follow
a week later, and Frederick hasn't followed me back.
No.
Do I smell? Do I dress bad? Do I not talk well?
Yeah.
Do I not entertain the masses?
Yeah.
But apparently I'm not good enough for Frederick.
Yeah.
I'm not good enough for the comic book people. Apparently I'm not entertaining enough for a guy that's on a stream called Comicsgate Commandos, where they all dress up like Action Man and you could put a fucking glass eye to sleep. Oh, I'm so fucking sorry. You know, don't follow me, mate. But I've got to follow you and listen to your crap.
Yeah.
Tell ya, it's embarrassing. I'm ashamed to be me sometimes. It's like, does no one not like me? Am I under the false impression that people actually like me? Because I don't think they like me because they don't follow me.
Yeah. No, that's hilarious, bro. D-Wag's new moniker, if you guys don't know, is Swaggy Tunes. I don't know why he didn't put the Y on there. It's Swag Tunes, or no, it's just Swag Tunes. He said, "LOL, somebody stole my phone and they said they were stealing James's meme, not him. So somebody else is stealing your meme, James, not D-Wag. So how about that?
Oh god,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hillbilly
What are
Harry
you gonna
says James
do?
really didn't like that Brit bashing. Yeah, bro, I think it got under his skin. James is going for that Leighton guy. I've never heard of the Leighton guy so much as I did today, bro. I've heard his name like. Shout out to
I
you,
had never
Leighton.
heard it.
Yeah, go give Leighton a follow.
What was it? It was a beauty in FOMO. It was an absolute beauty amongst a bunch of fawns. You know, a rose amongst a bunch of fawns.
Yeah, FOMO was in there, so we went and supported. Fucking love FOMO. She's fantastic, 100%. But that was pretty funny. Yeah. So apparently, if you want to get on James's bad side, go ahead and bash some of the Brit stuff, and then you'll be on his bad side. So yeah.
What got me to Brit bashing though? It was like, British people suck. You know what I mean? It was like that. It was like,
maybe it was like a rap
it was like,
song.
mate, can you speed up the abuse? I've got like food. I've got ironing to do.
Yeah.
Can you speed up the abuse, please?
Yeah. D-Wag says, late 90, great guy. Yeah, he's a great guy. I like him, bro. He's a good guy.
Yeah, apparently he's going on with Jake Shields. That should be fun.
Yeah, I hope he does, bro. They'll do stream well together. All right, guys.
Jake Shields has got a list of 20 questions. He's going to be able to get through one of them.
Yeah, I mean, why? Is it because of Jake Shields or because of... No. I was going to bring this to your guys' attention. Apparently, the flock cameras are like all the rage now. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's a flock camera hit in... an innocent woman in Colorado, and the cops showed up at her door and accused her of theft. And it was this huge thing, and it went on for like months, bro. And she like proved that she wasn't. The cops didn't care. They said the flock camera showed that she was in the same location, and she must be the thief. Turns out she wasn't the thief, that it was somebody else. And they had proof because she had a dashboard camera in her truck. She had all kinds of stuff. The cops didn't want to hear it. They had pictures of her. They showed up at her door. Wanted her to confess to this thievery. We all know that she's the wrong demographic to be stealing packages, right, James? That's a different group.
Yeah, I reckon this cop just like, the cop saw her face and he's trying it on, you know, he's trying to get in her knickers or something. You know what I mean? So he's turned up to her door and he's using this as some kind of excuse. No, apparently we've got the most surveilled place in London, where I come from, Croydon, South London. It's got more cameras than you can shake a stick at.
Yep.
And apparently these flock cameras, what happens is they keep your data for like years.
Yep.
They keep it for several years. They keep it on there. There's always like these misidentifications. They're always going around and harassing the wrong people.
Yes.
And it's just we've become London. It's become a surveillance state.
That's right.
You know what? That's all it is.
The same thing. The same thing's happening here in America. Flock cameras going up everywhere. Nobody voted for this shit. They're recording all kinds of data. We're being told that they're only recording you when you speed or something like that. That's not true.
Nah.
They're recording not only your license plate. They're recording the type of car you have, any identifying factors like bumper stickers or anything like that. All kinds of other data that they are then turning around and selling to companies, bro. Who voted for this? Nobody did. This woman received a $1,200 fine after a flock camera said that she was on her phone, but it was incorrect. They just went ahead and automated sending the ticket right to her. Both of her hands were on the steering wheel, and she got a $1,200 ticket by phone, just dropped down upon her. It's 100% wrong. We got flock cameras. The density of the flock cameras, you can see right here, are growing exponentially in America too, James. They're going crazy, and not happy about that. Everybody's starting to get up in arms about it. Nobody voted this in. So you know what's happening now is we got a bunch of people running out destroying the flock cameras. They're cutting them down. They're absolutely destroying them, which needs to happen, bro. It needs to happen. Yeah. Everybody should be destroying these things. These things are horrible. They're the implementation for the 15-minute cities, 100%, bro. And
this is pre-crime. This is just like that Minority Report movie.
100%. And these guys right here are patriots. It's like if we can motivate the youth today and take advantage of their destructive nature and aim them at flock cameras, I think we would win for sure. But those
cameras wouldn't pick up Tom Cruise. He's too tiny.
Tom Cruise, yeah, 100%.
Tiny Tom Cruise wouldn't be on those cameras.
Yeah.
Here's where my issue with what those videos were just showing, though,
is
that these kids are all out there. They're fully, masked up. You can't see their faces. but they were doing that shit barehand where their fingerprints can get all over the fucking cameras.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong? They don't even know how to commit crimes right. What the fuck?
Right.
These youth need to be educated.
Yeah, not only...
Well, you said black people were stupid before we started the stream.
Hey, those didn't look like black people. I saw their hands, all right?
Yeah, apparently flock cameras were only supposed to read license plates. Apparently that's not true anymore. Now they're talking about that AI can find a vehicle from a simple description. Microphones that are always listening to sounds of distress. Drones that can be launched automatically after 911 call. Camera networks that can follow movement across entire cities. Every year, the cameras get smarter, the database gets bigger, the AI gets more powerful, and the amount of information being collected keeps growing. Then came the comment that really got people's attention. The CEO behind Flock, one of the largest camera networks in America, reportedly compared people who map camera locations to terrorists. So they don't want their camera locations known, but they want to know all of your locations. Think about that, people. Think about that for a second. The cameras aren't the problem. The people tracking the cameras are the problem. Bullshit. Some people see a tool that makes communities safer. Others see a system that knows where you've been, where you are, and where you will eventually likely to go next, predicting your travels. The mapping of flock cameras makes you a terrorist. What does that make the people putting the cameras up everywhere? Yeah, this is totalitarian governments. Not only that, I will tell you this. The people who have access to flock cameras, like right here, this video shows that they don't understand what flock cameras can be abused, and they are being abused by all of the police people, okay? All of them. They might say they're one or two bad apples. These men are following women around that they find attractive, bro. They're stalking women.
Right. I was fucking right.
They're stalking women through these flock cameras. A female who wasn't interested in it, this guy who was a police officer, talked to a woman. She wasn't interested in him. He then followed her, pulled her over, threatened to harass her. The cameras should be banned 100%. They're corruption. And what they want to do next is introduce AI. They want to also tie them to your electric vehicle so that a kill switch can be used, or some other governing source so that it could, stop your traffic, stop you from going places. This former police officer, whistleblower, alleges that flock cameras are not what you think they are. He then has a 10-minute video that talks about all of the dangers of flock cameras. He got fired for speaking out, and they wanted him to sign an NDA. When he wouldn't sign an NDA, they made him blackballed him from ever being a police officer again. Terrible.
Did they take his pension?
They took everything from him. They took his pension. They took everything. Tyler Oliveira, who we love around here, he says, why can't flock cameras find whoever stole my fucking truck? What are the benefits of mass surveillance for law-abiding citizens? Well, it turns out there are none. This is just to control society. It's not really to lower crime. It's to control society and to squeeze more money out of tax-paying citizens. Why do we need flock cameras when we see who goes inside of the Walmarts, the CVS, and any store where James is at, and they steal recklessly? There's tons of cameras in Walmarts, CVS, Walgreens, and they steal in abundance, and yet they don't arrest those people.
They're just allowed to walk out the door.
Yeah, they're allowed to leave the door.
Guys, they're not really responsible.
Who we got
here?
They're not
I'm sorry. Yeah, they're not responsible for their own actions. You know what I'm saying?
You got a Yeti in your car, bro? What the hell is going on?
Oh, yeah. I got a blue Yeti. Yeah, I got it hooked up, synced to the car. We got the Tesla computer touch pack fully equipped with flock cameras.
Yeah.
In here. Yeah, you know what I mean? So that way, nobody can do crime. No, I figured I'd come on here. You guys need some people that've done some crimes before.
Oh, yeah. D-Wag, have you done crimes? Have you done crimes, D-Wag?
Yeah. The reason why, I actually believe James. Sorry, Miami John. I got to side with James for once in a million years.
Shit.
But,
bro, the love connection is coming true, Miami John.
Dude,
can you believe this?
I was getting really
I'm shocked.
irritated. No, me and James, man, we teamed up together. You know what I'm saying? We're Britain's finest.
Yeah.
But after this stream, I'm sending this actually to Jonah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So gonna ship that to him. I got some packagers, whatever.
Yeah, love Jonah. Shout out to Jonah in the chat.
Dude,
he's a good guy. Look at him. I hate him, but he's actually a nice guy, so it's hard for me to hate him.
I know, right? He's like sending equipment to different people and whatnot. What's he doing?
I know he's like,
Well, D-Wag, tell the people you're thinking about shopping for a new car. You were thinking about getting one of those Hellcats. What kind of car should D-Wag get? Chat, let him know. Should D-Wag get another a Charger, Challenger, a muscle car, or should he get like a Toyota, something good on gas?
I'm allergic. My doctor told me, he said, D-Wag, you're allergic to high gas mileage, right?
Right.
Efficient economic stuff. Right now I have a Dodge Challenger SXT.
Right.
Now I don't know anything about cars or how to drive them.
Obviously, yeah.
The pussy getting wet vehicle.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about getting another Challenger, right? You know what I mean? I don't really care about how fast it goes or nothing. I just want chicks to like see it and be like, oh my gosh, it's so hot. It's a Challenger. I don't know anything about it either, but oh my god, it's hot. So
let's be real, D-Wag.
I might be getting a new.
You need a good throaty V8 so that when you rev the engine, it gives the girl an orgasm in the passenger seat, right? That's kind of what you're going for.
Well, no, mine's Mexified. I took it to some Mexicans to get it repaired.
Yeah.
And it comes back. And now it sounds like I got AutoZone hooked me up or something.
Yeah, well, is it playing La Cucaracha? Is that what's going on?
La Cucaracha. No, you can hear in the background. The people in the chat are probably fucking like, what is that sound? You know what I mean? It's like,
it does.
I mean, that's cool. I'm not even I'm driving through a fucking flock controlled fucking camera system neighborhood right here, dude. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait, bro. Like, this place has it's got a speed limit thing, dude.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, for the camera, it's saying slow.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. No. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get up here.
Can you do a burnout real quick? No.
Slow down. Yeah. Slow down. Yeah. They told me to slow down. I'm about to get fucking ticketed.
Yeah, we got.
Or James is.
Seashell SoCal.
He's in a hurry because I think he's going to pick up Latonya from the Transverse Network.
Yeah, facts, bro. We got Seashell SoCal. She says, get a Jeep. Get a Jeep. D-Wag, what about a Jeep? Would you get a Jeep? Nah. It doesn't get you moist over there?
D-Wag, you don't listen to these people. You need a Hellcat. You'll be swimming in the fat white women.
I want
because fat white women love black.
Yeah, get a Hellcat, D-Wag. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I am mixed. Like, I think I'm like 1/13.
I mean, obviously
Cherokee Indian or something.
Obviously.
No. I thought you were gonna say black. You're definitely part black.
Yeah, for sure.
I've had people ask me if I was black. I had like black girls back when I was tan and like had my hair cut really short. They'd be like, "Hey, are you like mixed?" And so maybe I am.
There's no way, bro. There's no fucking way.
Okay, I'll share my prom pictures.
All right.
I took a black chick to prom.
We want to see the prom pictures. We want you to post the prom pictures, bro.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, you guys are gonna be roasting my top, dude.
Already,
I look like goddamn Jersey Shore, but yeah, I think a nice brand new used Dodge Challenger, you know what I mean? Pre-owned,
brand new used,
gently used, right? You know what I mean?
Well, I was gonna tell you. Let's be real. There's a whole bunch of repos going on right now for Challengers and Chargers. So you got a good market. It's a buyer's market right now.
That's a rotating inventory. It just keep on coming.
That's a wealth. Yeah, you're gonna get all the baby mamas.
I was thinking about putting up a GoFundMe, but like I think we'll probably need a GoFundMe,
bro.
For like James something to get like a horse or something, like a carriage.
Now we got to get a GoFundMe to get James over to America, bro. We got to get him outside of behind enemy lines.
Yeah, dude, Britain really sucks, dude. I don't mean to I'm not saying that like no Britain, no bashing.
No Brit, no Brit bashing around here. James, I'll put you on the blacklist. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that, but it does suck. You know what I mean?
No.
So we got to get him over here.
Yeah.
I mean, James has been talking about this guy who takes forever to answer a question, but he's been taking forever to keep talking about this guy.
Is it Leighton?
So you'll be the next. Yeah.
Leighton, the guy, does he have long hair and a cowboy hat?
Yes.
That guy?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's
Leighton Gay.
Yeah, that's Leighton.
There's two guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Leighton, he just had like surgery or something. He had his wisdom teeth or something pulled out, or like had a tooth in a root canal or something.
Yeah. No, Leighton.
James over here fucking root bashing, dude. What the fuck? Like, let a dude get a root canal.
No, Leighton's a good guy. Maybe we'll have them both on so that James can explain to him what Brit bashing is all about.
Maybe you can do a GoFundMe for find Leighton some charisma.
Yeah. Maybe we could do that too. 100%.
I think you got to get him and Roots Calhoun on.
We got to bring Roots on.
Oh, dude.
We got to have the nemesis.
Let me mediate that. Let me mediate that, and I'll be totally unfair to James.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? All right, no, okay, D-Wag, I got a great idea for you, okay, to make some money for your new Hellcat, okay? We got to get you a Hellcat, $80,000, right? I'm thinking if you had pineapples and you put them in Kool-Aid overnight, and then you sold them to black people.
Shit, that shit good, cub. That bitch good, cub. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, shit, you gonna come out here to get some of Angie? Oh, but I already got the name. Miss Angie's Kool-Aid pineapples, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, bro. We out here making a buck. Shit.
Yeah.
Bro, all right, look, I was thinking more like $8,000 or like really like 12 grand, 10 grand. Like, but maybe what we can do is we can do a GoFundMe for a Hellcat emblem.
Oh, okay, Hellcat emblem.
Or Dodge Demon emblem.
Yeah, Demon.
And like,
Demon's good. Well, I could probably ask Ben to 3D print you one, and then we'll make that happen.
We'll get it. Yeah. I mean, just some.
It'll probably
IPS or whatever.
It'll probably melt if it gets into 90-degree weather, but
Nah, I wasn't. Yeah, to get up, I got to put in sport mode if I want to do that. But yeah, as long as it's automatic, I don't know how to actually drive.
No, we got to get you a stick, bro. We got to get you a stick so that you
No.
Yes.
No. There's nothing worse than having to actually like drive.
Did something happen to you when you were younger? Made you like not like grabbing sticks?
My uncle, he took me out to the river and made me hold his mic, while he use this shifter knob or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. We're not gonna go down there. We'll move on. Yeah. But yeah, we got Jonah, this nice new mic. Send it to him.
Let's go.
I'm not doing it today. Obviously, the post office.
Oh, I thought you were driving it to him right now.
Well, no, he lives in. He's going back to Cali.
Yeah, I know he lives in SoCal. I thought you were gonna drive it down to him right now so he could have it in a week or something like that.
Hell no! This motherfucking shit I'm in right now is fucking broke down and shit. I got a cracked rim. I had a fucking giant metal shard in my fucking tire. Yeah. Tire barn was like, we've never seen anything like this, and I'm like, yeah. It's hard out here for a pimp, No,
I hear you, dog.
Cameras.
I hear you, bro.
Flocking.
That's what I was going to talk about next was like the new car mandates that they put into the EU went into effect today, bro. James, did you hear about these? I
had a quick look at it, and the way I see it, right, we're the smart guys. We got out of the European Union. Yeah. We had Brexit. We don't have to follow those rules. Yeah. But like Keir Starmer was really hell-bent in taking us back to the EU to be instead of being a rule maker, to be a rule taker from Brussels. 100%. And Andy Burnham's going the same way. So I think there's 27 member EU states. Yes. If they make a rule in Brussels, they all have to follow it. It's one size fits all. So I'm telling you, you do not want to be in the club. No. You do not want to be in the European Union. No. You do not want to be in the Brussels cartel, because everything that's done in Brussels goes to every single state within the European Union, and we're out of it, so it doesn't affect us. But Ireland, it affects Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland's fucked. Well, in 2019, they had Order 2144 in the EU, and went into effect for all commercial vehicles that required eye scanning. Like, it scans where your eyes go. It has like a camera on your face. It tells you if you're driving
intoxicated.
Yeah, it tells you if you're driving too fast. Tells you if your dick's too hard. It tells you to pay attention to the road. All kinds of stuff like that. And now on July 7th, it just went into effect that all vehicles in the EU are required to do this. They can make you slow down. They're saying they're not going to sell the information, but I know they are going to sell the information. They're going to start the carrot and the stick implementation. Like, if you drive less, they're going to start changing speed limits because of the ecological thing. Like, it's the new Green Deal, the green energy. They don't want you driving faster, to put more cow farts in the air, bro. It's crazy. They're also talking about how it's going to regulate transportation and try to clip the wings of people who want to travel without, outside of a 15-minute city. They're bringing that in. James, what are your thoughts about that? I know you're happy because you're not in the EU, but everybody else in the EU is going to have to suffer from this.
Yeah, I mean, imagine a city like London and the mayor like Sadiq Khan, and I know you know this because you're seeing it with Mamdani in New York. I told you, it will take Mamdani a lot less time to implement what it took 10 years for Sadiq Khan to implement. But he basically wants to eradicate cars.
Yes.
First it was diesel, then it was petrol.
Yeah.
And he's basically trying to make it so economically challenging for you to own a car in London. We've got like congestion charges.
Right.
So every time you drive into London, so say Monday to Sunday, every time you enter the London Orbital and you enter the City of London, it costs you £25.
Right.
Every single day. So imagine that if you're a taxi driver, every day you're getting taxed and penalty £25. So they're trying to take taxi cabs off because they want you to use public transport. They want you to use the train. They want you to use the tube. They want you to use the bus. That's where they're trying to get you to. And like you said, it's a green deal. They're saying they're doing it for ecological reasons. They're saying they're doing it for the climate. They're saying they're doing it because the air we breathe in major cities is causing lung cancer or is causing breathing problems, so we have to get rid of cars off the road. That's what they're trying to do.
Well, you're 100% right. When you're going towards a dystopia, there's 3 pillars that you have to knock out. One of them is digital ID. That's coming in. Another one's programmable currency, which is the Bitcoin, all that kind of stuff. And another one is to control transportation, and that's what they're exactly doing right here. John, are we going into a dystopian future? You think that's going to spread here to America? What are your thoughts?
I mean, we're not going. We're already there. It's just people are finally starting to realize it. But I mean, we've had stoplight cameras for how long now? At least 15, 20 years minimum, probably longer. When I was up in Jersey, when I lived up there, I was driving Uber and I picked up a cop from the town just south of Newark.
Yeah.
Newark is like one of the heaviest crime cities in Jersey. And they were telling me that in Newark, they have microphones. This is 2017, 2018. Just telling me they have microphones at every traffic light.
Yes, they do.
Where if it hears a gunshot, it triangulates exactly where it happened. Not so the cops can go and break up the gang fight, but so they know to avoid the gang fight.
Yeah.
So it's
it doesn't lower crime at all. It shifts the burden to the people that they can take money from, which is the taxpayer.
Yeah. And then they'll track you down one day and say, "Oh, you ran a stoplight."
Right. Just like we talked about earlier
guy
with the flock cameras.
Shots,
yeah.
The guy shooting shots. No, he's not gonna.
In fact, there was Go on, John.
Ahead.
No, you got it, buddy.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, to what James was saying, how they're making it impossible to own a car. Here out in the suburbs where I'm at, like, I mean, I'm close to downtown, right?
Yeah.
So it's you kind of need a car. It's impossible not to have a car in South Florida, just like Los Angeles. I'm sure the buses are okay, but if you need to get
the buses are horrible
West
in LA. You're gonna get
like
killed on the bus. Yeah. No, and plus they're dangerous, bro. Women get. We just saw that white girl get stabbed like this last year by that guy on the bus, bro. That's the way it is. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Oh, hold on real quick. Your audio just dropped out. Let me fix that real quick for everybody.
All that stuff's a myth, and you guys should totally feel safe riding the bus. I mean, unfortunately, I live in Indianapolis. That's not big enough of a city for me to ride the bus. But for you guys, yeah, I totally think that you guys should be okay riding the bus.
Right.
Black people aren't that bad. They barely even kill people that much. You guys are fucking, you're exaggerating. Be kind people. Let them stab you, dude. Fucking, you know what I mean?
No, bro, this toxic empathy has have to stop.
Rules for me. Yeah.
Now the toxic.
Well, it's rules for thee, but not for me.
No.
You know what I mean? They'll sit there and they'll just say it's okay for you to have to live around these people. And I'm not all black people are bad. No,
this
whatever.
is the kind of attitude you develop when you sleep with one black woman.
Yeah.
This is terrible. This is what happens, you know. This is what I don't.
Yeah.
Whatever name you said I was going to pick up earlier, she's a wonderful lady. Or whatever. Latasha, whatever the fuck you said. Sneaky, whatever, but
yeah.
No.
Shaquista, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but no, you're right.
Oh, D-Wag, you're so fine, D-Wag. You treat me so good.
Yeah. Yeah, you
My
actually
baby gonna have that good hair. My baby gonna have that good hair.
That's right, the good hair, bro. She don't have to wear.
She has that bald hair, doesn't she? When you snatch that fucking syrup off her head.
She don't have to wear a hair hat. Hair hat hooligans. You know what I'm saying?
I can smell the cocoa butter right now, dude.
I know you're already getting hard over there, D-Wag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but it's true, bro. The public transportation is very dangerous in a lot of places in America. It's not like how it is in Europe or even in Asia. They let it go to pot. We got a lot of third world, immigrants and whatever rolling around with weapons and shit like that. It's no joke, bro. You can't be doing that. You can't be going anywhere. And all of this stuff that they're trying to coordinate needs to be fucking overturned. The flock cameras need to be getting rid of. It's all bullshit, bro. The 15-minute city thing is bullshit. And that's what they're trying to do.
I really like what you said about this toxic empathy. It seems like more and more people around, at least that I've noticed, in real life and whatever, and IRL, and even like in our online circle, like it seems to be appearing that a lot more people are starting to wake up to the toxic empathy thing.
And
you know what I mean? Like they want all these people will make rules for you, right? Like, oh, you should be around this, or you should have these type of laws implemented. Your CVSs should be, well, it's okay to record them in there, you know what I mean? Like, but if you don't steal X amount, we're not going to do anything in these certain places. You know what I mean? But that's okay. Like, cause my CVS isn't getting locked up, and I want to get some chapstick or some fucking, Herpacil for my fucking herpy on my lip. You know what I mean? Like, I don't got to go in there and fucking ask an employee steal it, or fucking ask an employee to fucking, hey, can you get the fucking Vagisil so
I can get my herpes under control? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
We got FOMO in the chat. She says she won't even ride it here in Denver, and she used to ride light rail all the time. No, that's 100% true. I would not want a female friend or a family member to go out and ride public transportation. The big thing that I want to say right now and right here is that, I've said this for a long time. The feminists are in trouble, bro. They're coming for a reckoning. And the reckoning that they're going to run into is called Islam, okay? If women think they had it bad under their patriarchy in America, with American men, wait till they get Muslims, bro. You guys are going to get fucking broke off. And I hope you don't. I hope you do an about face and come back to the American men, because we love our women, bro. But, this shit crazy. Hey. It's like James says, you can look like a mailbox.
Are going to be the only thing standing in the way from these women and complete disaster.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, these fucking the most peaceful religion. You got me and James standing there arm in arm, just fucking last fucking hopes of society.
Yeah.
But yeah, these white women are going to be like, they said they're peaceful. And, me and James are going to be like, maybe Islam's right about gay. Whatever. and they're gonna be sitting there spinning, fucking Windows 98 shit.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Not knowing what to do.
They've been programmed for their own destruction, and here we're trying to, say, hey, don't go that direction, and they're going to run right into that destruction. All we're trying to do, is give them the best orgasm of their life. Am I right, James?
Yeah. Well, remember, I hate to get a bit serious because I'm all for the jokes and but you mentioned it. Remember that Ukraine girl, beautiful young girl, had a whole life ahead of her, gets stabbed by some fucking, I was about to say something, but gets stabbed by some fucking scumbag, absolute fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
And then everyone was wanting to blame the girl.
Yeah.
Defend this guy because he's fucking black. We have to, he's mentally ill.
Right.
No, he's not. He fucking saw her. He stabbed her, and that look on that poor girl's fucking face. And you want your wife, you want your girlfriend, you want your daughter, you want any family member to get on fucking public transport with these savages?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Dude,
of course you fucking don't.
Shout out to FOMO, man, because she keeps it a buck on Twitter for a lot of women. She's somebody that women can kind of look up and aspire to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She actually shared something. I was trying to share with my buddy, but I forgot. Before I got hopped on here with you guys. But like, I've seen this. I used to work at the Boys and Girls Club. I was a gym teacher, like whatever, mentor for like 10 years, basketball coach, youth, whatever, blah 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 blah. Dude, I used to see this shit, and like there would like be women that would come and volunteer from like the local college downtown,
Right.
like it's IU and Purdue together. But like she was showing a story today where like this 17-year-old, I don't know if he was special needs or something, but like he just ran into a teacher that took his Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
like literally just was beating the crap out of her. And my like,
was your ice dancer?
It was an ice dancer.
I don't know. I have no idea.
No, it wasn't ice dancer. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, let me just set it up. It was a special needs kid, but he was like about 300 pounds, a black guy, and he was huge, bro. He's like 6'4", and the teacher took away his Nintendo Switch, and he literally beat the shit out of her, put her in like fucking the hospital in traction and stuff, and everybody was like crying about how she didn't treat him right. She shouldn't have snatched his Nintendo Switch out of his hand. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on with feminism when they go ahead and like allow their own women to be destroyed like this? It's crazy.
Like, did the women not have access to that footage, and there was an outrage before the footage?
No. The
like,
women
they saw
they
it.
saw it. It's just groupthink. They all want to be in the little group, in the little clique, and they go with the flow. 100%.
Yeah, peer pressure. Yeah, because there's no way anybody honestly can watch that video. And I seen this. They would give these kids like I had a kid. I got threatened so many times by like kids that were 18. They weren't even supposed to be there. They were 20.
Yeah.
Well, they're special needs. He's out there going out there. He's driving around selling drugs. Like he's got a gun. He's not special needs, dude. Like like they make it sound like
bro. I don't even know. Yeah. I don't even know what these psychologists are talking about. Most of the stuff that they say is just so they can refer more drugs for the pharmaceuticals.
You have this, you have this thing, and you have that thing, and he can, you have
take
like,
more drugs.
We go for, take more for this for your minor depression because you're fucking.
Yeah, just buy more. We got Mersh in the chat. He says, "God damn it, why do I always come back to the streams at all the wrong times?" Don't worry, Mersh. This is a friendly. We don't do friendly fire over here. Okay, we're not no bashing on Ice Dancer over here. Put the foot down, okay? We leave an Ice Dancer alone.
It was just too good not to say anything because it had a switch, and it was like I had to say it because someone else could have said it, and I would have hated it if someone had stole that moment of glory from.
Yeah, we're not.
Well, I don't bash anyone.
There's plenty of other people out there.
I'm not a black guy. Listen, I'm not a black guy beating up a teacher. You know, I don't bash anyone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a black mongoloid beating up a teacher. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a nice guy James, you know, spreading joy.
James. Let's go. Yeah, he's no longer South London James. He's nice guy James.
I'm nice guy James. Well, Mersh said he's retiring or he's going out of business, so I'm going to take the nice guy moniker. I'm going to be nice guy James.
Yeah, 100%. FOMO says it was a good opening, bruv. It was a good opening.
I was like, you got to take it. But you know what got me about that before we like segue onto something else, right? Did you see the Lardo? The one that FOMO posted. Did you see the Lardo, the fat woman, the first one to get there?
Yeah.
She just fucking stood there.
And
didn't even try to get the guy off. And then she turns around and grabs the phone. And then there's some fucking Marine or something, some army captain, and he just stands there with his dick in his hand. He should have been in there wailing on that black guy, kicking him in the face, curb stomping his head into the ground. And then they do fuck all because they're scared.
Yeah. What do you got?
No. Hold on, man, because I actually can have a little here.
All right, you got a
I'm
little
not
empathy.
saying it's correct or whatever.
Toxic empathy.
I have toxic empathy here. But no, I've been put in situations like one time I remember this kid was beating this other kid up, right? I just started working there. D-Wag's 19.
Right, young D-Wag, right? He only has one G on his name.
Young Thundercat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got full-on 8-pack abs, you know what I mean? Keeping it G, keeping it buck.
Right.
You know what I mean? This kid is on top of this other kid, just wailing on him.
Right.
I grab him by his arms.
Right.
I grab him by his arms.
Yeah.
And I kind of like remove him like from off the kid, right? He's like 10 or 11, 12. Okay. Right. I'm just walking him out of the gym. I was the gym teacher, right?
Right. Yeah, you can't give me the blowjob view. I can't handle this blowjob view, bro.
We're talking about kids, and I'm driving by a school, Ray. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to stall.
He's driving by kids.
I can't pay attention, bro. You're making me feel uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm carrying the kid out by his arms. I'm not squeezing tightly, whatever. Right. He's like doing this thing because he's freaking out doing this. You know, when younger kids like. Elementary kids do that.
Yeah, they're fighting. Shit, right? So they're fighting. So you take the kid out, and what happens?
I'm taking him, and I'm walking him, just leading him out the gym. I'm not grabbing him. I'm not doing, you know what I mean?
Right.
He keeps shaking, and he does that like 3 or 4 times.
Right.
And I'm kind of like starting to be like, well, hold up here, like, you know. When you're an adult, you know, which I just turned 18 or 19. Right. I'm sitting there like, whatever. So I kind of like let go because he's flailing around.
Okay, so you
like
let go.
Fish. I let go and he falls.
Okay.
Because he was doing that. Like he was like doing like the thrashing.
Yeah, trying to thrash away from you, trying to get away. Yeah. Okay, so what happened?
And I'm like, so he goes and tells his huge construction worker, I would beat his dad up, but like his huge construction worker, I'm not even capping on that. Like, but if he tells his huge construction worker dad.
So he wasn't black? Is that what you're saying?
No, this is a white kid.
Wait, something doesn't add up then. He's got a dad?
Well, hold on, let me get the story. Yeah, he's got a dad. He's fucking, he actually has a dad. But yeah, he tells his huge construction worker dad. Okay. He actually was a single dad.
Okay, so he shows up. Then what happens, D-Wag? You're dragging me on here.
No, you're dragging it. Could you keep adding jokes? But yeah. So anyways, the kid falls and he like whatever. And then like I get him out to the office.
Yeah.
He goes and tells his dad when his dad gets there that I picked him up over my head.
Of course you did.
And slammed him like a suplex shit, bro.
Well, you do like wrestling, D-Wag.
I kind of believe him, D-Wag.
I believe him.
No. This is what happens. All you virtue signalers, you guys want to point on the little guy. You guys don't like it because I can whoop you guys.
That's right.
No, dude, his dad actually, I don't know if he just didn't like, he didn't have a babysitter, but yeah, he actually.
D-Wag,
I lifted him up over my head.
So did he believe you?
Slammed him.
Did he believe the kid or no? You cut out there for a second.
Jesus, this is worse than Lathan on the loser cast last night.
You're killing me here, bro. Tell me what the fuck happened.
His dad believed that I picked him up over my head and slammed him on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. I picked up a fucking 120-pound kid over my head like this and just slam him, and he has no bruises. Well, nothing on a hardwood floor.
Wait, I thought he was black, though.
I thought he was black.
All right, I'm about to bounce, but no, I'll wrap up. Yeah, just like, so in these instances, bro, like I had like fucking people. I've had instances where like you can't if you're defending even another kid or something, right? Like you risk the you know going to jail or some shit.
Yeah, facts.
Like you know what I mean? Like I never in my life would have thought that his dad, a construction worker, would think that like some kid, like you know what I mean? Like there's no.
We got it.
I think D-Wag got a stroke.
What the fuck, man? He freezes. You freeze up on all the important parts of the story.
Thank God I swear that. Thank God I'm not an epileptic. I tell you, I'll be fucked right now.
I know, bro. I can't. He's like, I got the thing, bro. I love D-Wag. He's fucking entertaining.
He's the man.
All I'm saying is,
yeah.
The thing is, basically, came my back.
Yeah, you're back. You're back. You're back. You're
The
back.
dad was threatening to call the cops.
Obviously.
I didn't do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. I
All
gotta let
right.
these dogs
All
out.
right.
Love
Peace,
you guys.
D-Wag. Go kick some
But
ass.
yeah.
Go drive that fucking microphone across country. Let's fucking go.
We know
bro.
he beat up the kid, right? We do know that he actually
D-Wag
beat up the kid.
D-Wag
He
did
for sure
slam him.
picked up that kid and slammed him over his head.
D-Wag
He beat the shit out of him, didn't he? Fucking hell.
He did a reverse suplex WWE style and fucking broke his
I've
neck.
seen what
bro.
D-Wag looks like, right?
Yeah.
D-Wag was back in the day, right? You know, people know he was the ultimate, like, good-looking jock,
D-Wag,
wigger, dating black girls.
He was.
Built like a brick shithouse. You notice some kid gave him lip.
Yeah.
He absolutely beat the fuck out of him.
He gave him the discipline.
Probably his black girlfriend told him to do it.
His black girlfriend, yeah. Yeah, D-Wag was cleaning up in the chocolate aisle for sure, bro. 100%.
Hey, James, so what's worse, that Latham guy or D-Wag? Who stroked that worse?
I don't know, man. I'm looking the will to fucking live lately, I tell you.
I was like, fuck, D-Wag, spit it out, bro.
Fucking hell, I tell you. It's like, get it out. You know, just spill the beans. It's like, the funny thing is with streaming, it's all emergency, isn't it? It's all like, get it out.
Get it out.
You know, you've got to be on it. You've got to hit the beats. And D-Wag's bouncing up and down. It's like he's getting a blowjob in the car. Have you seen that? He's bouncing. It's like a lowrider. He's bouncing up and down like this. And I'm like, fucking get the story out, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, get me out of the blowjob, like, camera angle, bro. I don't want to be looking up at D-Wag
And
from,
you know what?
from
Did you
dick
see
level.
it? He had like 3 shopping bags in the back. Could you see that?
No, I didn't
and
see
they're
it.
all fucking energy drinks. This geezer is wired for sound. He drinks so much fucking energy drinks. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro, 100%, bro. That's why I say D-Wag's a secret millionaire, bro. He's like, I don't know if he's a drug trafficker or what he does, man. He's just like secretly, he's always driving. Have you noticed that, James? He's always driving somewhere.
You know what? He's got to be a drugs career, isn't he?
He has
to be.
Something.
John's a hitman. And
Yeah.
fucking D-Wag is a drugs career. It's like I'm watching like a fucking Grand Theft Auto mission.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it totally is, bro. 100%.
All of his stories sound like a Grand Theft Auto mission. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, he got some crazy. So great. We got to get
Once you see the photos, like you see all the photos of him, like he's just like wearing basketball gear all the time.
all the damn time.
I think he was a fairly decent for a white guy. I think he was a decent basketball player.
No, he was really good.
I can imagine it.
Yeah, he was really
I
good.
could imagine him on the courts playing with all the black guys, impressing the black women.
Yeah.
Not my scene.
Yeah.
But you know.
Jay, what are you
He
talking
told
about,
me
James? What do
he
you
could
mean?
dunk, but he's also told me he's like 5'2". So
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if he really could.
He said he could dunk. Is that what you're saying?
That's what he told me.
Oh well, I mean that's
But
He
he
dunks
also
on all
told me
them
he's like 5'2".
bitches.
yeah. He's a hobbit. I heard he's a hobbit, but I heard he can dunk. 100%. The bro D-Wag's always a burst of energy. Love it when he pops up out of nowhere. He's always so much fun. I bet he would be absolutely fun to party with, bro. We're gonna have to
for
make
sure.
that happen pretty soon. Get the Bruvs
Can you imagine
together
like
in Miami.
fucking Red Bull this? It's like fucking
We're gonna have to
Coke
get,
and Red Bull. I imagine that's his diet, mate. Coke and Red Bull.
yeah, cocaine and Red Bull. Yeah, we're gonna have to get James from down to Miami. Get D-Wag from Indiana to Miami. I'll fly to Miami. We'll all meet up with John. We'll do a barbecue and live stream. We'll make that pop.
Hell yeah.
100%. I got one more thing to cover before we bounce out of here, and this is something pretty interesting. Let me go ahead. I know the audio is good. Let me fix the audio real quick because I know it's probably going to be. If it fucks up in one place, it's going to fuck up in the other place. So let me just go ahead and get that
Us is going to be having kittens, bro.
taken care of. Yeah, Professor Grass, 100%. Love that guy too. Let me go ahead and start this up. Let me get the camera going now so you guys can see it. This is what I want to talk about. We got Xbox. They filed. They're going to fire 3,200 Americans. Okay, everybody's like going crazy about this, but at the same time, the new CEO of Xbox, Satya Nadella, of Indian,
Was that an Indian?
Indian descent, she filed
You
for
think?
over 5,000 H-1B visas this year. Everybody's saying maybe she's going to clean up Xbox. Bro, you cannot fire all of the American people, the people who came up with all of the original content for Xbox. Bring in a whole bunch of Indians and make it better. It's going to suck donkey dick. What are your thoughts on this, John, about what's going on Xbox? They're cleaning house over there.
I mean, I find it weird that they're going to use the H-1B visa since now they got to pay $100,000 for each one, which kind of goes against the whole cheaper labor thing. But Trump did. It's the pin post on my fucking page because it's that important. It's been pinned there for like over a year, I think.
Yeah.
Trump did that to get a optical win about the H-1Bs because, you know, he knew that Elon Musk and a bunch of the other big business people want them, but the American people were pissed at him about it because they were like, hey, wait, we don't want immigrants. And then you're going to allow this H-1B loophole. So basically, he was making the H-1Bs like almost impossible to get, but he's bringing on 2 new types of immigration reasons, and these reasons are work reasons. They're more in line with what they're actually using H-1Bs for, to bring like medium, some upper, but
it's all bullshit. They're bringing
engineers
on
to down to 7-Eleven employees.
That's all they're doing. Yeah.
But the worst part is that these 2 new types of visa things he's bringing on make them residents.
Yeah, they make them residents.
Just
this is all bullshit. They're going to destroy it. Haven't you guys noticed this yet? Everything with technology doesn't make your life better. It makes it fucking worse. I would say wake up, everybody. I know everybody in this chat, everybody here, we're all, you know, we know what's going on. The games are going to be worse, okay? There was a time when video games were for fun and entertainment. Now video games are for social engineering, pre-programming, all of that kind of stuff. Think about, like, you know, the whole drone pilot thing, drone warfare. Well, it was, you know, it was the thing that came first was learning how to fly in video games, which basically trained everybody how to be a fantastic drone operator. Think about this, people. That's what the fuck is going on. You know, GTA 6, that's going to be the next big one dropped. You know, the graphics are probably going to be awesome, but the fucking game's probably going to suck dick. Probably because, you know who's going to be...
Shit, I'm going to the gay bar straight away. Fuck that.
Yeah, they're going to have gay strip clubs. But I'll say this, you know, what we have here is this is the new face of video games, people. This is the Obsidian Entertainment, the company behind the new Fallout game. It's all women, bro. It's all DEI women shit, bro. This is programming.
Sexy. I'm getting a half chub.
This is programming. This is what women are designed to do. They're designed to program the next generation. So why the fuck would you bring women on to video games, which are supposed to be entertainment, if not to fucking program the next generation of people? It's like they don't want anything too rash. They don't want anything too masculine. They don't want anything too threatening. They want to have like their big fucking
women
hug
don't
box.
play video games even. I mean, some of them do, but it's like
no, they don't. None of them play video
between.
games. Yeah, none of them play video games.
It's very few and far between.
Yeah,
you know,
and they play.
Minecraft.
You go watch Sophie Snaz, bro, and tell me women don't play video games, man.
What is she? I don't know who that is. Does she have her tits out when she's playing or something?
You know Sophie Snaz, the blonde one that I'm always going on about.
Oh,
you know, British girl. She's fit, man.
No, I mean,
wait, is that the one with the giant, ridiculous, like G-cup boobs?
Yeah.
No. She's like just the blonde one, the fit one.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I do agree with you. She's the exception that proves the rule.
Yeah, there's a couple of exceptions. I mean, my niece plays video games, but you know, she plays like some Zelda or some Minecraft. She's not really that into it. She's just into a couple of games. Yeah, girls play like that, but like to have every single decision maker in a gaming company a woman, that's kind of.
Isn't that the problem with GTA 6? Rockstar got rid of all the original people behind it.
Yeah.
And now it's like 80-90% women.
Yeah.
So of course you were going to get this Bonnie and Clyde thing.
Yeah.
Where, you know, there was a strong female lead, and, you know, she's probably guys you're probably going to get in this Bonnie and Clyde dynamic. You're probably going to get the guy follows the woman, not the woman follows the guy. She's going to be the main character.
Exactly.
And when you play the bloke, she'll be reacting to every choice that the woman, the female character makes. And that's how it's going to be. And it's not going to be an enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
Obviously, when GTA Online comes out in like a year's time, that's when the real money's going to be made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it might get good. But I don't like the idea of playing this whole Bonnie and Clyde thing. And I'm not against playing...
Suck. Yeah.
I'm not against playing female characters because I always enjoyed playing Jill Valentine in Resident Evil and you know, Claire Redfield. I never had a problem with playing Claire Redfield or Jill Valentine.
Yeah,
they were always good, well-rounded characters.
Yeah.
But the idea of playing this Bonnie and Clyde thing for GTA 6 isn't my cup of tea. I've said this 1,000 times.
We got Hillbilly Harry in the chat. He says James's disgust is so fucking funny. Yeah, we need that. You know, you got to have that gut reaction. That's the only thing that's going to save society, is to be like, you know, if somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, suck on my cock," and you're like, "What what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Do you know what I
gotta
say,
have
White?
that. What?
Generally, women ruin everything, but sexy women make your life better.
Right.
I like being around like fun, attractive women. I like that. But I don't like being around women that want to come into men's spaces and take a giant shit on it
And be an
and make
authority.
our lives worse.
Yeah.
You know, men like we like our recreations.
Right.
You know what I mean? If men want to play computer games, let them enjoy the games. You don't need women to come in and change it.
Right.
They're not going to make it better. They're going to make it worse.
Yeah.
And you don't need an Indian woman coming in and going, we are going to downstream Xbox.
Right.
It's going to be better. We've already got rid of 5 studios. That's going to make the games better. Of course it's not.
Yeah.
You've got rid of 5 studios. This is going to get to a point where consoles don't exist no more.
100%.
It's already going to be physical gaming's going. In 2028, it's going to be all digital.
Yeah.
Digital game. You're not going to own anything. They're going to be able to take that game away from you
and
just
you'll
like
be happy.
that.
Yeah, and you'll be happy.
Yeah. They're not, like you said, they're not making it better.
No.
They're making everything worse with technological advancement.
One of the things that's coming right on the heels is you nailed it, John, when you said they're making them residents. The H-1B people are now residents. Uncontrolled legal immigration is ruining everything. If you decide to go swimming at Turner Falls in Oklahoma, you'll be surrounded by Indians. They take the jobs, they take over the recreational spaces. It has to stop. So here's a little video of that, the falls in Oklahoma, bro. Imagine Oklahoma. Imagine all the shit that you're swimming in right there, bro. Imagine all the shit, because they
I bet there's more shit
in
and piss in there than water at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're basically half Indian because you're swallowing all their shit and their piss, and they're all happy about it, bro. Their whole
E-Wake's girlfriend.
Yeah, their whole desires to come over here and take over. They say that kind of thing. So how come we can't have the reaction of like, no, we don't want you to come and take over. We don't want you to ruin our environment. I thought we were supposed to take care of environmental issues. If you haven't seen, India is terrible when it comes to environmentalism or environmental issues.
I mean, you know the game, right? The zoom in on Google Earth anywhere in India and try to find a spot that isn't all trashed out.
Yeah. Why don't you tell people what that game's all about, John?
Yeah. So basically go on Google Earth and anywhere in India, just pick a random spot and zoom in until the street view and see if you can find a spot that doesn't have trash
that's
everywhere.
Clean. Yeah. You can't find it.
Yeah. You can't find it. It doesn't exist. Obviously, Google Earth, granted, Google Earth only goes on streets. You know, you're not going to have a spot in the jungle where you can zoom in on. Yeah. However, there isn't one street that you can zoom in on that doesn't have trash. Yeah. Not one.
Yeah. It's
at least I haven't found it.
You're 100% right. And none of these people are engineers. They're not architects. They all come over here. They all bring their culture. Then they pipeline it in. They do the anchor baby thing and they destroy everything.
And then they discriminate in their hiring.
Right. And then that's what they do. Then they discriminate in their hiring. That's right. Then they elect their people to office, and then they create a beachhead or a block of voting that pushes American culture out so they can keep their culture intact and balkanize it inside of America.
It's just like what happened in Minnesota, I think it is, with the Somalians.
Minnesota. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You're 100% right.
All trash.
Where have you got all those Indians now? Where is it? Texas? You got all those Indians now?
Yeah, we got a ton of Indians in Texas.
There's a lot in California too.
A lot in California.
Texas, yeah.
Yep.
Michigan's fucked, isn't it? It's full of Muslims.
Yeah, Michigan is cooked, bro.
New York is cooked.
New York is cooked, man.
Colorado, isn't it? Where FOMO is, that's fucked, isn't it?
Yeah, they're trying to take it over. They're trying to change civilization without voting. If you guys think you can vote your way out of this, you guys are fucking retarded. We've witnessed it all day today. Everything we talked about, nobody voted for. Flock cameras, nobody voted for that shit. Getting the H-1B visa, nobody voted for that. And yet they're bringing them in, making the Americans train their replacement so they can have the H-1B visa people replace the American engineers. Back when I was going through engineering school, software engineers were coming out of school making 120K a year starting out. There were jobs everywhere for them. We were told that this was going to be an endless, safe job, an endless industry where you can always make 6 figures. Boom, it's gone, bro. AI and H-1B visas have fucking crippled it, and the companies are paying to make this happen. It's disgusting. Hillbilly Harry.
It's not the. It's to your point about okay, these engineers that are coming from India, right? They're not taking like necessarily the upper level jobs. They're taking the junior engineer spots, which affect our youth the most. If it's like we're getting some specialized guy who knows AI in and out, which they're not going to have someone
they
better
don't
than
exist.
we have anyway.
They don't exist.
But let's just pretend that that's what the case is. Okay, then you're affecting like 3 people, across a few companies.
Yeah,
but they're bringing in the ones that they are bringing in that are actual engineers are all the junior low level engineers that are just getting their start because they can pay them like 60 grand instead of 120 grand.
Well, and often they're not even that. They open daycares and they run a scam in the government. That's what they're doing. Hillbilly Harry in the chat says North Carolina too. Jared talks about it every time we talk to him. Shout out to Jared. Hope he's doing great. But yeah,
it's an infection. It just spreads. It's like a disease. It's like incurable cancer. It just fucking spreads all over your body, all over the country.
Right.
And it's happening in England quicker because we're a tiny little island.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It will take longer in America, but it will get there. Because that's just the way that's just the way it's heading.
Yeah, you're right.
Outside of Florida and just Florida. Like Florida is the only place with big cities that aren't total trash.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny because 2 of the biggest cities, Miami and Tampa, are like mostly Latin.
Yeah.
Or very heavy Latin. Miami is definitely mostly Latin, but Tampa's very heavy Latin. It's kind of funny, but it's because they're Cubans.
Yeah.
And they're like,
and they keep it nice.
Retards. They don't want communism.
Well, you know, the thing too is that when we had the World Cup here, all of the other Europeans, like the white Europeans, were all excited about America. Can we get those kind of fucking immigrants? Why do we have to get all the fucking trash, bro?
I don't want any immigrants. I want us to kick them all out.
Right.
If you aren't a citizen by now, get the fuck out of my home.
Well, it's a big scam. It's a big scam because they want to import cheaper labor because now they can't use gasoline anymore to keep the labor in overseas. So they want to bring the factories back to America, but they want to staff them with H-1B visas. So they basically want to import the labor into America in order to do that. It's a fucking nightmare.
Here's the thing: if we kicked out all the immigrants right now, there would be a wage war between companies that need employees. Okay. So then Americans take up those jobs, and then you bring over the immigrants that you're talking about who are like, we love America. Right?
Yeah.
Then that makes sense because then those people come over and they're taking the lowest rung on the ladder jobs.
Yeah.
And Americans are actually okay, but we're not okay because they keep bringing immigrants to fuck us over.
100% right. And this is all a game for these psychopaths at the top. They just want to get the dopamine high of getting more and more money, which doesn't mean anything to them. What we should do is we should kick the immigrants out. We should start to redesign all of our tooling so that we make things that are built to last, not that are built to break in 5 months so you have to keep buying more. Then what we should do is put the majority of women back in the home so that they could be mothers. They could cook in the kitchen. They could take care of the children. They could be treated right. They could live to their old age and be happy instead of being fucking broke off at an industry job in the workforce where nobody cares about them. Men could marry women again, have whole households, be happy. The wages would rise. Things that we made would stay intact. Then what you do is you take the kids out of the school systems. You create your own privatized cluster of school systems in order to so that the kids don't get propagandized and indoctrinated in all this bullshit and then turn on their parents when they hit 23, 24. They get all kinds of rings and shit in their noses like all these women do. But James, go on, John. What were you saying?
I was gonna say it's funny because when the first time I had ever heard about homeschooling, it was when I was in my early 20s. One of my bosses, he was like, "Oh, but my wife, she homeschools." He had like I think 7 kids or something crazy like that, and he was like, "I want a whole soccer team."
Yeah, facts.
So he didn't end up having more, but his wife homeschooled him, and I was like, "But don't they like not get socialized? So they kind of, don't they kind of come out weird?" I asked him, not like rude, like, "Oh, your kids are weird."
What'd he say?
He's like, "No, watch." We were friends outside of work. We would call each other, talk shit.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Look, we would go out have drinks and stuff after work sometimes." So he's like, "Look, one of these days I'm gonna throw a party at my house. We'll barbecue. We'll have some drinks, and you'll see." And when I went over there, they were They spoke not like kids.
Yeah, they're very smart.
They actually were very intelligent.
Yeah.
They actually had things to say that were of value.
Yeah.
They could actually socialize with adults and not be weird.
Yep.
Or like, no one had to be like, ooh, 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 coochie,
Yeah.
coo,
Yeah.
stupid
the
shit.
baby talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, oh, okay.
Well, Well, also that argument's out the window now, because if you let your kid go to school, they're going to come home thinking they're a transgender. They're going to come home thinking they're gay. They're going to come home thinking they're a cat. They're going to come home.
I'd rather them be socially awkward than be
exactly. I'd rather them, go through that awkward stage as a child into an adult, and then they can mature and still have kids, rather than cut their dick off when they're 13 because they think that they're a woman or some shit like that. Like fuck.
I'd rather them be like D-Wag than that.
yeah. We want them like D-Wag, right? We got CK in the chat. He says, "Didn't Stanley sell off their steel and outsource it to China? They sure did." That's what all the brands do. They do a bait and switch. They cash in for one big payday, bro. One big payday off of their years of legacy, and they sell out. They cash in and they sell to China. It becomes utter shit. The Stanley used to be the cream of the crop tools to purchase from Sears. They had a lifetime guarantee. Now they don't. Now they're shit. Now they're made in China. They used to be made in America. Don't buy Stanley. Completely agree with you, CK. All right, guys, we rounded that up. We're just about over 2 hours. We talked about all kinds of stuff today. John, what a final thought do you want to leave with people, or what do you want to touch on, or a final joke, or something little memento, maybe a haiku, as it were? What do you got for us?
I don't even know the format of a haiku.
5-3.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, 5-7-5, bro. That's the 5-7-5. That's the syllables, bro. But
to practice that.
Yeah, practice little haiku actions. Japanese, can't go wrong. What do you got for us?
I'm shocked. So we're about to hit episode 40, right?
Episode 40, yeah.
That means in 3 more months, we'll have been doing this for a whole year.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah.
Right?
When you think about it, yeah, that's crazy.
That's just awesome.
That's pretty exciting. Yeah, next week, guys, we're going to have our 40th episode. That means our 40th week. That's our midlife crisis. We're going to have a party. Make sure you guys bring your midlife crisis. Bring your young 20-year-old stripper. Bring your 8-bottle of cocaine. Maybe bring your boat. Maybe listen to it on a boat that you just bought.
Couple of joints if you're Professor Grass.
Yeah, a couple of joints, all that kind of stuff. Shout out to Carrie C. She said she just got in a minute ago, and you're already wrapping up. Yeah, Carrie, we've been going for 2 hours. Rewind us back and listen to us, girl. Let's get that done.
Usually I can only last 5 minutes, so this is kind of like a record.
Yeah, a little record here. What are your final thoughts, John, as we bounce out of here? What do you want to leave with people?
We're doomed. We're fucked. So find your good friends and laugh at it, because that's all we can do, really.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I think the institutions are definitely fucked, but your independent life, your little individual life can be saved, and you can have fun. So make sure you do that 100%. Where can people find you, Miami John? Because I know you got some fun stuff going on. You got Third Rail Politics on X.
On YouTube and on Rumble, I'm Third Rail Politics. On X, I'm Third Rail Podcast, because X is kind of gay.
Yeah.
With the naming. You can find me here every Wednesday. Most Thursday nights now at 2 a.m. on Rumble. And sometimes YouTube, depending on the topic.
I don't know. I think maybe you should change all your handles to official Miami John. That's what I'm thinking at this point, bro. So everybody, they all know you, bro. No, but everybody go give John a follow. He does fun streams, great streams. He's a great guy to follow. Give him a follow, trying to boost him up a little bit. And of course, that's what we're going to do as we continue to grow our platform. We're excited about that. James, what are your final thoughts? I mean, we talked about, England. They're obviously going to probably win the World Cup. What are your final thoughts on everything?
Yeah, I think I'm going to finish. Like, I know a lot of people in the chat are not big fans of football. They're not big fans of the World Cup. But I think it kind of puts a bow on things, and it's an analogy. This is the first World Cup in my lifetime where I've been incredibly disappointed by the fan reaction. Yeah. And it's because of illegal immigration and mass immigration. And like what we're saying, the erosion of our culture, the erosion of the culture in our country, and the erosion of the culture in your country. Yeah. And you find when people come over here, They don't adapt to our culture.
Right.
They don't adapt to our way of life. They don't consider themselves English. They don't consider themselves British. They don't consider themselves Scottish, Welsh, Northern Irish, or Irish.
Yeah.
They will always be loyal to their homeland. And when the World Cup comes along, you see who is the patriot and who isn't the patriot, who loves the country, who wants to provide for their family, who wants to benefit this country and see success within this country.
Yeah.
And you'll find a lot of people, especially in London, they'll be rooting against England. They'll go on platforms and say the flag of St. George is racist.
Yeah.
When we see it in the area, it makes us feel uncomfortable. We don't want to, we saw with Ed Matty, he had an England top on and they refused to let him in the pub.
Right.
To watch an England game with an England shirt on in England.
Yeah.
So you'll find that you'll see the erosion of culture through sport, because you'll see people they'll cheer for Turkey.
That's a great point.
They'll cheer for Cape Verde.
Yeah.
They'll cheer for anyone but England. If you ask anyone, they feel they want to live over here because of the benefits, but they actually hate the country and they hate the people, the indigenous people of this country.
Yeah.
So we are living in a world and a time of the enemy within, and that's, like you said, it's because the government have done this to us, and they will continue to do it because they don't care. Yeah,
the government is repressing the violent nature of men, and when you do that, criminals flourish. 100%, I agree with that. Go give James a follow, James Domenico Graben on X. Fantastic follow. He posts fantastic stuff. Also follow him on YouTube at James Domenico Graben 81. He does fantastic videos, 5 minutes and below. And sometimes they're just 10 seconds long where he calls some fucking bitch an idiot. And those are some of my favorite. So make sure you go give him a follow. And if you're Leighton or Roots Calhoun, give him a follow. We'll have you guys on and we'll have it out. We'll hash it out. A little Brit bashing, a little American bashing. We'll go to it 100%. And with that, everybody, we're out of here. We had a great show today. Keep your head up. Make sure you do something nice for yourself. Get that ice cream. Get that extra brew. Get those nachos and do something fun for yourself. Kick some ass. Happy Wednesday. We're out of here, people. All right.